Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're freaking live.
Yeah, we are.
We got Mother Goose on Batman Day.
It is Batman Day.
You're not Comic Tom 101.
No, I'm not Comic Tom.
Where the hell's Comic Tom?
Where is Comic Tom?
The people wanted Comic Tom, and they got Mother freaking Goose. Mother freaking Goose. That's kind of badass. What's up, everybody? We already got some folks in here. Holy shit, 48 people in here right now.
Yeah.
This makes me nervous every freaking time.
Why? I know. We were talking about this before. Why do lives make you nervous?
I don't know, because I could say stupid stuff at any given time.
It's live.
Guys, where the heck is Comic Tom? Like, is Comic Tom the coward, dude? Where is Comic Tom? Is Comic Tom in a freaking? Is Comic Tom in Vegas right now?
He could
with
be
the Golden Age guru.
He's like, I'm sick.
Sometimes Comic Tom, he just shows up at a live event, and 50 Cent shows up. It be like that sometimes. That's
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, he says chilling with Golden Age Guru and 50 Cent. Showed up to do a quick set at 3 a.m. No big deal. Vegas be crazy sometimes. So Comic Tom apparently came down with a classic case of the sniffles, to my understanding. And this story apparently checks out. We've got multiple sources. Fire Guy Ryan saying that Tom is in fact sick. So I apologize. When I say I'm going to do something and I'm going to be live, and there I am Friday night, and I've got no Comic Tom. I made all these promises, and
people were hyped for this too.
Well, it was just, see, that's the thing. I just don't want people to think that this was like a prank. Like, this was not a prank.
No.
Me and Tom talked on the phone for 30 minutes, and you were there for the whole conversation.
I was privy to this conversation. I was eavesdropping.
Well, so Comic Tom, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. Comic Tom gave me a list of things that we cannot talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an intense list.
He's definitely an intense individual. My question is I want to show some extra things here. Who is Comic Tom really? And this is who we're going to find out, soon enough. Like, is Comic Tom your friendly neighborhood guy that goes to the nursing homes?
I just realized he's wearing a Gold Key t-shirt.
He's wearing a Gold Key. That's your favorite book.
Those are my favorite books.
What has Sticky Goose ever done for anybody? Sticky Goose has never done nothing for. I can't cuss yet because I think there's like a time window.
Yes.
Like, I gotta wait.
We're gonna
then
keep
I
it
can
PG
cuss.
for like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, but these are all questions. I'm gonna ask him all kinds of questions, guys. But I'm just gonna tell you, there is a list of things that he cannot talk about.
I mean, he's going to a nursing home. He's wearing Gold Key shirt. I mean, he's likable, right?
He says, I missed my grandpa's funeral for Comic Tom. Jeez Louise. We got a lot of friends in here. Several friends that dude, who is GT Key Comic? Like, my guy was in here like
quick
days before this even started. I appreciate that. But yeah, we have several things we want to talk about tonight. I have a few things lined up. The title of this is The Community versus Sticky Goose. And you are heavily invested in the drama of comic book YouTube. I'm not. I don't see him in here yet. Comic Journey is not in here yet. But I go into our bedroom. Okay, I'm like getting ready for sleep, and like Mother Goose is laying there, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Just she's just like playing on her phone. She's watching Comic freaking Journey's live stream.
They're entertaining.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
He's getting to the drama.
Yeah, I just didn't think that you would be this far in. Like,
I want to see what's mentioned. I want to know what's happening.
They want to know. You want to know if they're mentioning you, don't you?
Well, I have to make sure I've got a good reputation. I've got a good reputation to uphold.
Okay, so the first thing I want to I got a little notes here. I had to pivot because freaking Comic Tom he ruined everything.
That signal, thank you. That's really sweet.
Holy
it's not
crap.
for not for sticky.
We gotta we what are these called again? A super chat. Super chat. Steve. 1, 2, 3. Get out of my house, Steve. Okay, Steve came through with a $20 super chat for Mama Goose and Baby Goose lunch, not sticky. Okay. Well, I just bought pizza tonight. I bought a $30 pizza tonight.
It was a good pizza.
It was a good pizza, but I don't know.
It was fancy pizza.
I don't know if it was $30 freaking dollars, but anyway. Okay. There's several things I want to talk about. This video, this is improved comic book collecting. Somebody sent me this video, and this is drama. This is drama. Brian, thanks for being here. Okay, I'm going to attempt to EFAP this. Are you familiar with EFAPing?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say something that I thought was what it was, but I'd rather not guess these days.
No, don't guess. EFAP is where we're going to kind of watch this guy's video. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this guy before.
I'd say 100%.
Like usually there's like a guy that like he presses and cleans and submits book to CGC. He was included in the roast video.
I know
because I
recognize the spider.
Okay, you kind of made fun of him. You said, why did he have such a big spider?
Right.
Okay. Well, Homeboy's like going to town here. And if anybody knows what this comic book is, this is ASM 301. This is the issue after the famous ASM 300, where he kind of uses the same type of Todd McFarlane uses the same kind of art. This is notoriously a difficult book to get a 9.8 in. And there is historically like this weird defect on the back that can or cannot like ruin your grade on this. Anyway, long story short, he's rambling on here, talking about how hard it is to get a good grade on this book. And he basically, a lot of these channels like hold the audience hostage with the covering of the stupid freaking grade. Usually they got like their fingers over the grade, kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of giving them one of these. And anyway, this guy uses these stickers, which I don't know how the hell he's getting those stickers on there without, revealing the grade to himself. Anyway, long story short, he rambles on here, holding the audience hostage in this 24-minute long video. And dude, his reaction to this grade is hilarious.
He hasn't even seen it himself.
Huh?
He hasn't even at this point seen it himself.
No, he has not. He may be lying.
Oh, probably.
Like he might be one of these guys that's like a an actor where he's like, okay, I know all the information, but I'm gonna kind of withhold some of the information for the surprise or whatever. Anyway, okay. I've rambled as much as this guy has.
This one came in, and yeah, it was the same experience getting this book. So Silver Sable's in this book, and
he's talking about God knows what at this point. I mean, I'm not kidding. Look at this. Look how long he's milking this. He's milking this for like oh shit! I missed the thing.
Shipping, and then a couple of 3 here that you can see barely, and the rest is beautiful.
Okay, beautiful.
So man, a lot of you probably are fast forwarded to this spot because
we all fast forward.
I keep rambling, but I just can't get over how big of a moment this is for this book.
Big moment.
This is possibly better than that 9.4, and we've already seen that we've got a grader that's willing to give 9.8. Could it happen?
Oh my god,
dude! He's holding us hostage.
Close my eyes again.
Yep.
You guys are gonna know before me. Okay, yell it out. Is it 9.4? Is it 9.6?
Oh my god!
Or
he's just milking the He's having an orgasmic experience.
Oh man,
my guy just
crying
here in a minute. Look at him.
Look like a big baby. Oh, I can't believe I get so excited about these books, man. What is it about this hobby that gets to me?
What is it?
I'm sure some of you out there feel the same way, or you wouldn't be watching this channel, because I have been like this before.
Oh my God.
But yeah, this is my forever copy.
You've cried before?
This will be in the PC. It's going to go somewhere up on the wall.
Oh my God.
I guess now that I have everything, I've got all of the big ones now.
It's a PC.
Except for 300 in 9.8. I sold my 9.2.
Okay. Then he goes on for God knows how long to, he's obviously like bragging, flexing. Then he goes on to ask the audience, he's like, well, I don't even know how much this is even worth. Like let's
do, because I'm on the hunt for a 9.4 nice 9.6 copy to CPR or a good raw copy. Very, very hard to find.
Imagine crying over
but we'll keep our hopes up that happens one day. But for right now, we're just going to enjoy this absolutely gorgeous, beautiful,
tough book.
Diamond in the rough. $20 book.
White page.
How much is this worth?
How much is this worth?
It's like a $1,600 book.
He asks like how much this is worth to the audience, and then basically he knows the answer. So somebody sent me that. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know if anybody else thought it was funny, but my God, he's like, oh God, these books just get to me. Like literally that it was just all he had the same book, just not in a CGC case. Right. So my guy was having like an orgasmic experience.
He really was,
because he made $1,600.
I'm more impressed with the fact that he put the sticker on without seeing the grade, and it was like an impressive little cutout bam pow wow sticker.
Yeah,
like it had the edges.
Yeah, it was almost like too good to be true. Like
not true.
No, I don't believe him. So yeah, there's that. This is my guy right here, Petty Moose. This is Petty Moose. I think Petty Moose is my foil to Sticky Goose.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but he's kind of like a troll, so that's cool anyway. But okay. That was kind of the first topic of discussion. Thank you, whoever the hell that was in Instagram, for sending me this. The next thing I want to bring up is this. This is our friend Dave from Comic Book Investments. Title of this video is "This Lawsuit is Bullshit." If I was talking to you about this on the drive home today. We went to the pool today with the baby Goose. So cute. She was splashing in the water, but she was so cute. But we were driving home, and I was like, have you heard about me talk about? Have you heard about this guy who's basically his dad's getting sued for $1 million? $1
million?
Yeah, it was like, so this guy's dad he was the head grader for CBCS. Then this guy gets on his channel and then talks about the lawsuit in multiple videos. I think one video had like 3,000 views. The other one's 5,000 views. So my guy made about, I don't know, $60, $70 for this. And it's just really funny. Like, bro, you were in an active litigation situation, and you were confessing or giving up information that could be used
against you in the court of law.
Exactly. So like Snickle Fritz, Swaggle House, Mickey, our friend Swag. By the way, can we just take a second here?
Let's talk about that.
Can we talk about this? What did you think about my talk with Swag the other night? Did it bore you to sleep?
No, see, I thought of it more as like a true, almost a very serious conversation.
It was a very serious conversation with a very serious man.
Yes.
Snickle Fritz is extremely serious.
He takes what he does very seriously.
Yeah.
There's no joking around. Like, I'm sure he's a very personable person, but just with Sticky, no.
So Dave goes on this rant. he always looks so damn disheveled in his videos. I'm not really sure why, but anyway, Snickle Fritz, aka Swaggle House, shows. Yeah. Oh, here it is, right here. He shows this same court doc or the lawsuit document on Snickle Fritz's channel. But the thing is, on Snickle Fritz's, he shows that they used one of Dave's YouTube videos in the actual lawsuit.
Yeah,
and this guy's making more YouTube videos. They're going to use all this.
It's not a good thing to talk about and talk about the litigation while you're in the middle of litigation.
Yeah, it's not real smart.
No, because I mean, anything you say
can and will be used against you in the court of law.
It's scary.
Yeah. People in the chat are rating you, Mother Goose.
Yeah.
They're saying that you're a solid 4.5. They're saying that you are a 5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
What would you give yourself?
Myself?
Yeah. What would you rate yourself?
That's a harsh question.
On a hotness scale, are you a...
Do you remember in The Office, the show where they ask if Hilary Swank is hot or not?
Oh, Hilary Swank is not hot.
Hilary Swank is not hot?
Not hot.
She is so hot.
Not hot.
What?
I don't know. I was just pretending like...
That's asking like Sigourney Weaver, is she hot or not?
Yeah.
She's badass.
Yeah, it's just a tough question. Like, the hotness scale is very subjective there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you're a 10 to me, babe.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww. That's the only one that matters.
Okay, back to this bullshit. He rambles on for 11 minutes. He's laughing hysterically, like talking about they're gonna sue my dad. Forget about it. He doesn't talk like that. But do you love how there's that Spider-Man? Can we zoom in on that?
I know. This is the two fingers.
The two fingers where we thought that he might be using those two fingers in a different. Oh yeah, here. I want to stop this. This Paul Lesko guy. This is in all of Swaggle House's like informed videos where he uses real facts and no bullshit like Sticky Goose videos. His number one source is this Paul Lesko, and Paul Lesko is the self-proclaimed collectibles lawyer.
A collectibles lawyer.
And I said, "Hey, hun, have you ever heard of what the fuck that collectibles lawyer is?"
I still don't know what that is. How does a collectibles lawyer make a living? What does a collectibles lawyer do? I
think what they do is they don't make a living. Like you basically look like this guy in that profile picture who looks like a guy that lives in a van down by the river. He looks like Ron Jeremy. Like, okay, if Jim Mint is Ron Jeremy's fluffer, this is like Ron Jeremy's dirty ass stand-in. Like, oh, we can't get Ron Jeremy for this flick, so we need to get this guy.
Darn dirty lawyers.
Is he going to sue me for defamation for saying he looks like that?
No.
Okay.
I still want to know what a collectibles lawyer does. Is he like deal with like products, or does he deal with like collections?
I don't freaking
or
know.
Antiques.
JX P75 says I'm a collectibles therapist.
Ooh.
So I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah. Anyway. This was not interesting enough for me to make like a full-fledged video because this is a very much a Swaggle House video where
expose.
He shows the legal document and everybody's like, oh, I love Swaggle Houses because he always brings all this this real facts, and Sticky Goose just talks out of his ass.
Well, even those aren't even facts, they're allegations
in
the complaint. So he's just talking about things that like have been alleged, but they still have to be proven.
Yeah. Segue to our friend, your friend and mine, All Sorts of Words.
All Sorts of Words.
Dude, All Sorts of Words shot his shot this morning or this afternoon and took a shot at Sticky Goose.
The Sticky Goose effect.
He tried to make a shot. He took a shot at the Sticky Goose effect.
Shout out MJ.
Shout out MJ.
Yeah.
Oh, is MJ the one that made the Sticky Goose? He's the one that coined it, isn't he?
Yes, he did coin that little phrase.
Okay. Well, your friend and mine, Ricky, from All Sorts of Words, made possibly one of the best comic book YouTube video essays that you could possibly make. I'm not going to share this on my channel. You need to go watch it for yourself. But basically, his take is the cult of toxic positivity. So basically what he's saying is that people are afraid to do what I do, talk a little shit, be a little negative, say some not nice things, and to the point where it's almost like they're two-faced in a sense that they're so positive that it's almost fake.
Right.
And the way he explains it is much more eloquent, and he actually does it in a way of like an example. Like he's hitting on a point that I think not a lot of people want to talk about. Is I think a lot of people just don't want to ruffle any feathers, and that's a goose pun. Where I just don't. I think that like people just want to be fake nice, Midwest nice.
Well, I think people are too scared to be open, and so therefore they have this like facade of just, well, I just want to make everybody happy. Well, but you can't make everybody happy. You're always going to have a position or some kind of, to be entertaining or to even be interesting to me, you're going to have a stance on something.
Right. And so Ricky here is also nominated for a comic book community award. No big deal. The biggest award show in the world. And he's running against me for the funniest channel.
Really?
And I would argue that the channels that are funny are just the people that are like not afraid to like say what they actually think, or like be somewhat offensive, or because the other channels in question are Comic Journey, Ricky, pop culture philosophers. I don't know, like
Freaky
Louie. Yeah. But he's just crazy.
He's crazy.
Yeah. He's always laughing. But yeah, it's, Ricky, I think Ricky was hitting on something. So Ricky basically, and see, this is how I felt with Snickle Fritz the other night, where I really didn't feel like he was opening up.
Right.
Like he was very close to the cuff. And see, like Ricky's talking about, going into these comic book shops and like saying anything negative. People are afraid because, hey, that's a small business, Sticky Goose. And I'm like, okay, but I had kind of a shitty experience. I'm going to be honest.
Right.
And Ricky kind of talks about that where, not every experience is like 10 out of 10 or whatever. But yeah, did I make my point there?
I do.
Okay. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. There's just a lot of people comment in the chat. This is extremely hard to read. Like I can't read this chat.
So you want me to read the chat?
Okay. Well, no, I want you to stay with me.
Okay.
Here.
That's what I thought.
But, angry straight white man, smash the like button, or you love CGC bending your books. Okay. Let's bring that up since you already, since he brought that up. Let me do this here. The bin gate, the CGC bin gate thing. Okay. A lot of people have said, Sticky Goose, you fucking coward.
Talk about it.
Talk about bin gate. Talk about banana gate, you coward. Are you hiding behind your comic book investments? Are you a freaking coward? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not covering bin gate because MJ Comics did it better than me. Snickle Fritz Comics did it better than me. 9.9 Newsstand did it better than me. If you want that information, it's out there. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my own thing.
Right.
Like I understand, and this is my opinion on it. They've done some kind of they're slabbing books some different way than they used to. There's too much pressure getting put in there. The shit's getting bent up. People are getting pissed. They're damaging the books, and they're not taking credit for it. I mean, that's all the story. That's the whole fucking story.
But here's my question.
Yeah.
As an outsider, in a way, why is it called banana?
I think it's because somebody showed their freaking wiener at CGC and they said, "Hey, look at my banana hammock." And everybody was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we don't do that here." And then next thing you know, somebody slapped their banana on one of the books. So I think it's because there's a big banana getting slapped.
Bending the books.
I think Roger Nelson, or no, wait, what's his name?
Ricky Bobby.
No, not Ricky Bobby. Freaking Matt Nelson. Matt Nelson is swinging through, bro.
He's slinging.
Oh, but yeah, that's Ben Gate. Moving on. Okay,
That's funny.
The title of this presentation, would you call this a presentation,
It is a presentation.
or would you call this a freaking shit show?
It's
all right.
It's a productive.
Can we talk about something really quick here? And I need to really address this. Okay. Why is everybody blaming me for all their freaking problems?
Because you're easy to blame.
And that's true. Big Baby says, "I got a flat tire yesterday. It's your fault, Sticky Goose. Damn you." 27 likes, 28 likes, 1 heart. WTF? What the freak is going on?
The heart may be for me.
Sticky Goose is the mystery friend that I blame all my problems on to get out of trouble with my wife, job, and law enforcement. 19 likes, 1 heart. What the I used to like your videos, Sticky, but then I realized I don't have a Hulk 181 either. You exist. I can't help but feel like these are related. Thanks a lot, man. What the hell is going on here? It is not my fault that all your problems exist. Like, because you got a divorce, because you're late on your child support payments, because you didn't wrap it up with a big old rubber, you didn't wrap up shit. I didn't get your girlfriend knocked up. Or maybe I did. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. That wasn't me. But
It wasn't me.
that wasn't me. I was sleeping in the shower. It wasn't me. No, I just got a real problem with everybody blaming me for freaking everything. And it just really see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to expose Sticky Goose to Alex Jones. What do you mean you're going to expose me? Are you talking physically?
No,
you want me to reveal my butthole to Alex Jones?
Alex Jones
It's a really nice butthole.
I want Alex Jones to do an expose on you and be like, some conspiracy that he comes out with.
Oh, and honestly, we shouldn't.
Okay,
I'm going to take that back. We need to take that down. I think if you even say AJ's name, like this stream might get demonetized for that.
Really?
Possibly.
He's that controversial.
Oh, he's more controversial than I am. My dinner is burnt. Must be Sticky Goose. Oh, I got a banana hammock on my CGC comic book. Must be Sticky Goose. I'm tired of this shit. And I bet Sticky Goose has a huge bush. Can you speak to that?
This is TMI. I can't handle it.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop sharing that.
Keep it PG.
So, I just don't feel like the community is really giving me a hard time.
They really are.
They're not being very sweet.
That's because they don't see the positive Sticky Goose.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, just catching everybody back up to speed. I know a lot of people are tuned in right now. We got 103 people in here. They're like, where the hell is Comic Tom? Guys, Comic Tom is a freaking coward. He's coughing. He's like, I got no voice. I don't know why I did like that. He's like, I got no voice. I had a 30-minute conversation with Comic Tom on the phone, and I talked for 5 minutes.
No, 2.
Bro, I put Comic Tom's ass on speakerphone and you heard it.
I did.
What'd you think?
It was an intense conversation, and my profession is intense conversations.
What are they called? Crucial conversations?
Very crucial conversations. So it was a lot to intake.
Yeah, it was a lot of
I should have taken notes.
Well, I have a lot of questions for Comic Tom. I mean, I can, I've got a full list here.
If anybody has questions they would like to ask Comic Tom, we'll add them to the list.
No,
Put it in the chat.
Can I just say this now? Like, for all the people here that are going to watch the Comics Tom stream in the future, please do not mention anything.
Keep it PG, please.
Well, just,
PG.
I don't know.
We're not trying to roast people. We're just
I'm trying to roast.
Okay.
Jim
think you can address beef in a peachy way.
Yeah, Jim Mint said he would come on and moderate it, but I don't want that guy on this freaking stream. I'm tired of Jim Mint.
Yeah.
Jim Mint, you know what I mean? He's just that kind of guy. He's just a guy, you know what I mean? Can we just talk about the elephant in the room here?
Have we rescheduled with Tom yet?
MJ Comics, have you rescheduled with Tom? It's really interesting that MJ Comics would bring that up, considering he is interviewing Comic Tom
next Friday.
If he was a real friend,
he'd switcheroos.
He'd give, you know what I mean? Like, he'd give me that time slot because we know where Tom's going to be, so whatever, bro. Okay. Let's bring up the problem. Let's bring up the problem in the room right here. Okay. Karen's Pages says, is the sticky goose effect real? Do you know that Karen's Pages took her shot at me right now?
She did. I
Okay.
watched her.
Karen's Pages is hilarious.
She is funny.
She's awesome.
She's kind of got a very dry sense of humor.
Okay. And another thing, here, let me get, because I'm probably pretty sure I'm going to get like canceled by like
that image.
I don't freaking know.
I don't think you would. It's Karen.
Dude, Karen's Page is in here.
Woohoo, Karen.
Okay, hold on a minute. I asked Karen. The only person I know who's a bigger coward than Comic Tom is Karen's freaking Pages. Karen Pages comes up with this lame ass excuse. She says, well, I got like 4 kids I got to give baths to. I got to prepare dinner for my deadbeat husband. I got to do all this bullshit. And I'm like, listen, like
I thought women could do it all.
Yeah, I thought, first off, what are you doing outside the kitchen? Second, I got to stop right there. But she says, oh, I can't do live streams. Like, I can't do live streams. And I'm like, get out of here, you coward. She's a coward just like Comic Tom. And you know who's dude? Jim Mint is a freaking coward. Can I say? Yeah, I'm going to take Karen's Pages down here for a minute. Can I just talk about Jim Mint for a second? Man, speak of the freaking devil. Darth Lopez with the super chat. $1.99. Will you be discussing the rap battle? That is interesting you brought that up, Mr. Darth Lopez, because I challenged Jim Mint to a rap battle.
You did.
Jim Mint says he's like trying to play like the minority card. He's like, I'm Jewish. Like that gives him street cred to be Jewish. I'm like, bro, I'm a freaking hillbilly, bro. I'm more gangster than you'll ever be. So Jim Mint's all like, oh, I was part of the music industry, man. I was part of the music industry. You like my Jim Mint impression?
That was a good one.
And he's like, I'm part of the music industry. And I'm like, you're a coward. And he says, I can't freestyle, but I can rap on, I'll destroy you. I can write. And I'm like, bro, I would destroy your ass.
Do it. You challenged him.
Alert, if you two have been harmed by Sticky Goose Ball Blaze, you can join the class action lawsuit now. Okay, that was funny. Okay. All right, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the rap battle. Okay. Dude, apparently our boy made a second rap and he called me some choice words. Some choice words.
Words that
and he then regretted it and then he took the video down. So and everybody was like, oh God, is Sticky Goose gonna be angry about what he said? And I'm like, no. Dude, have I ever has anyone ever triggered me in that way? The only times I get triggered are when I'm dealing with like real life situation shit, like when the whole man bun situation, and then our friend Wizard in Green. Like those are the only times that I really got triggered. And I was going to talk about that tonight, but it's just not good because I'm already getting heated. The tone's already changing.
Do you think that you're going to rap any more people? Rap battle?
Synthetic Panels is in here. Dude, can we talk about Synthetic Panels for a second? Okay, Synthetic Panels is like figuring out the algorithm. He's figuring out the meta. Now, I will say my guy's using like a voice changer, and he's like this weird freaking robot.
I'm a subscriber to
Oh, dude, I am too. I'm watching all the videos. But yeah, he's like seeing all the ones and the zeros. Yeah. What? Dave C says Mother Goose is CGC 9.9, but is bend. That's how hot she is. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I'm going to take it as a compliment.
Okay. Oh, Petty Moose says, I do block trolls. I've blocked a few people.
You have.
I've blocked a few.
There's been a few, though, that I feel like have deserved it.
Okay. If you start coming out with like talk about like real life shit, you're getting blocked.
100%.
If you're starting to accuse me of like crimes, any kind of crimes, you're getting blocked.
This is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, this is supposed to be fun, but yeah, man bun. Has anybody in the chat ever been to the Basement Comics and Toys
it's a very,
comic shop?
like
I would love to know.
Specialized location.
Oh, I know. It's in Roanoke, Virginia, but man bun he's a piece of freaking work, dude. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. One of the topics at hand. It's all about me. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but it's all about me. And let's get back to a video about me again. Our friend Karen's Pages. She comes in here, big wiener swinging with these Daredevil and shit. Okay, Karen, we get it. You have original art. You have 4 children. You bathe them. You make them dinners.
She does it all.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah. F you, man. But I don't like how she's getting on here and making another place for hate, because everybody, you start looking down in some of these comments, it's all like F Sticky Goose. Sticky Goose is an asshole. F Sticky Goose. I'm like, okay, where is all that engagement on my freaking channel? You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to troll me on my shit. Like, that pissed me off.
Why?
Because I want the engagement on my shit.
I know, but she mentioned you and they're talking about you.
Oh, yeah. Karen did this weird ending. And then they say that it was a Shyamalan twist. Are you familiar with this? Do you know about this?
M. Night Shyamalan twist?
M. Night Shyamalan twist.
You said Shyamalan.
She gets on there and she goes like this. She's like, yeah, boy.
I remember
and what the fuck was that about? What does that mean?
Maybe she was trying to be you. That's her impression of
that.
You.
Was not me.
It probably was.
Dude, I'm way cooler than that. You're not?
No, yeah, definitely.
Okay, whatever. Oh, we got a good question here in the chat. Okay. Bri J says, Sticky Goose, when was the last time you had a hairline? Honey, can you speak to that?
2017.
2017? Fuck out of here. Bro, I had a comb over in 2017.
There was hair.
Dude, I had a freaking comb over in 2017.
I used to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Which is probably
you led to my somebody said that my shit looked extra shiny tonight. Guys, my shit looks shiny because this is me fresh out the shower,
He's a fresh
bro.
boy, clean boy.
By the way, freaking happy Batman Day.
Check out MJ Comics video about Batman Day.
Yeah, Batman Day. MJ Comics. Look at my Batman books. Happy Batman Day. MJ Comics sent me a DM today. He says, he's like, Sticky Goose, just be who you are. Just be present. Be happy. Don't let them affect you like that, Sticky Goose. I'm like, MJ, this sounds soft as shit, bro. Like, that sounds soft, bro.
I've been very much in the UK spirit today because I've watched Harry Potter a lot lately.
The Johnny Sins, like everybody calls me the Johnny Sins of comic book YouTube.
I'm not that deep into YouTube to know who Johnny Sins is.
Johnny Sins is a adult.
It's about Johnny sinning. Or
Well,
is it
Johnny is sinning.
Or is it like Johnny Sims, like the game? Like the sim?
Not a game.
Okay.
It's not a game. Johnny Sins is an adult star.
Gotcha.
Okay. So they're comparing me to them.
Fee's in the chat. Hey, Fee.
What the hell? Shouldn't she be in a freaking Wukong? So the freaking Jim Mint has been playing this dude. Black Myth Wukong. Okay, yeah. This is good.
Okay, so
yes,
you suggested for Jim to, and I call him Jim because his name is Jim to me. It's not Steven, but his name is Jim. So you told Jim Mint to play.
No.
Black Myth.
Jim Mint's whole thing was that I influenced him to the point where, you know, none of the things I've never done anything myself. Okay.
Right.
You've
been influenced by him.
Jim Mint claims that he has influenced me to do everything.
Right.
Like he's like, oh, you like Swamp Thing? Because of me. Oh, you like Dark Knight Returns? Because of me.
Right. No, but this.
No. So, okay. Jim Mint was against Dark Souls. Jim Mint was like, oh, shit's too clunky, too hard. You heard him talking shit.
Well, he said he was a big trophy guy. And I was like, well, did you play Souls? And he's like, no, I'm not a Souls guy. I'm like, well, then you're not a real trophy guy.
He's a coward is what he is. We called out his platinum trophies. We called out he was a punk. And then, dude, this is his only content.
I know.
That's all he does.
I know.
Is his stream this Black Myth Wukong. Fee freaking hates it. Bro.
Really?
Well, she just said that.
Oh.
She said, don't bring up Black Myth Wukong.
Oh.
Don't bring up Black Myth Wukong. Oh, God.
MJ says he got the platinum.
He has gotten that platinum. We're all thankful for that. Gabriel is in the chat. Gabriel Riggenberg is the gentleman that sent me the burned wood. Do you remember the burned wood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He also was there the day that I was removed from that comic book show and that the police were threatened to be called from Rodney Dangerfield's stand-in.
Yeah.
He was there. He saw it all. He would be a great resource to set the record straight for all of that, by the way.
I may know your mom. Just depends.
What's that?
What's her name?
Who?
He asked a question, so I was answering it. Jim. No.
Who asked the question?
Gabriel, the guy we're talking about.
Gabriel Iglesias?
Yeah.
Would Mother Goose happen to know my mother? She worked in a lot. Do you know her?
I don't know who his mother is. So if I know her name, perhaps.
Okay.
Unless
well, I mean, you could put two and two together. I mean,
I don't know the last name.
Ringenberg seems kind of like a name that. Okay. All right. Man, we got totally sidetracked there for a minute. Wow, Kilted Corgi, shots fired. Jim Mint plays Concord. Dude, Concord is the most sought after video game in the market right now.
But we can't find it. This is the one
you can't buy it. Yeah, Donkey says you can't.
He's like, you got to play Concord, but it's
you
like
can't find it.
We're trying to find it, but we can't.
Okay.
No. I don't
Dave
think so.
C says, Sticky, where are you going to make that the teacher that says the stick Gus effect with the picture of the goose?
Where are you going to make the what?
The fuck are you talking
about?
Where
are you going to make the teacher that says stick Gus effect with the picture of the goose?
Don't know, but look at this coward.
No.
Look at this coward sliding in here. Wukong for life. Dude, next tattoo Jim Mint's gonna get
is Black Myth Wukong.
Like he's gonna go Post Malone and just get some he's gonna get like ancient Chinese text. Like, oh, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but now Jim Mint's all about Chinese mythology. All of a sudden, he's like got a Buddha. Like Fee's having to move like this full-size Buddha statue like into their massive home, and like she's like having to carry it in,
put it on the mantle.
Yeah, and Jim Mint's like, oh no, I got this new statue, dog, and then everybody's like, oh shit, Jim got this new statue. This shit gonna be fire, and it's just a big ass fucking Buddha. Like he just got this big ass Buddha, and it's just he's he's going to Post Malone the shit. Like he's going to be like an American that gets like Chinese writing on themselves.
And it actually doesn't mean what it says it's supposed to mean.
Look at that. Sorry, I was just trying to pretend like I had a sweet tattoo right here.
And then you felt pretty. So you're like,
Dude, I never have this confidence monitor. Usually when I'm talking to the camera, it's just like me sitting down here in this dark fucking room.
By yourself.
By myself. Oh
hey,
God.
Brian.
Okay.
You.
All right. All right. Brian McKay is calling someone a coward worse than calling them a pussy, asking for a friend. So what Brian McKay is talking about here. Also, dude.
Here we go.
I went in there the other night and Laura was on the toilet. I'm just kidding. You were in bed again.
Of course. And
I was like, hey, hun, what are you watching? And I was expecting her to watch another fucking Comic Journey podcast. And no. She's watching Beyond Wednesdays. So what guy is it going to be tonight? I mean, you're just watching them all. Are you watching any Sticky Goose?
I'm very selective with my comic YouTubers.
Yeah, well, I know you are. You're only watching the best of the best of the best. But yeah, so, okay. Do you remember when Brian McKay, he went on the Comic Journeys thing, and he starts calling Bueller a fucking pussy. And it was hilarious, dude. Like, and then Bueller was pretending like he didn't know who he was. He was like, I can't do a Bueller voice. It's
like a Smiggle.
It's kind of it's Brad. I don't even know who you were. I never even heard who you were. That's not even how he talks, but it's kind of, dude. Bueller kind of sounds like he got a kind of a frog in his throat of some sort, but and I mean that with all respect, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, so he gets on there because he's like, oh yeah, this Neil Adams interview from years ago might have been some Trump related things. Right. And then he gets on there to try to defend himself. And then Brian calls him pussy a bunch of times. Oh shit. I wish this chat wasn't delayed because, dude, when I was talking, like, this would have been fucking perfect. Like, what does this even mean? Like,
exactly.
Jim Min is a moderator. I gave him a fucking blue tool.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, like, he could have just put something up like that typed in, like, I'm a criminal or something. Like, he could have just made me show something that I'm a criminal. That's how deep into the Black Myth Wukong bullshit he is. Steve says, I'm going to Palm Beach Comic Con tomorrow. You want anything? Just give me a Gym 83. Just pick me up at AF-15, a big fucking deal. Bro, I know you can swing it. You're getting that big.
He's in Palm Beach.
Dude, Steve is living life in Florida. He's working on HVAC.
That's like high living.
Dude, him and Very Gary are the HVAC guys.
Living in Palm Beach?
Well, no, I think Very Gary lives in New York. Oh, I'm glad I mentioned this. People, listen. This is very important. People, places, paper, people. Okay. I am going to be inviting other people on the channel. Now, there are a few people I'm targeting. Okay. I'm going to target a couple people. I have beef with a couple people. One is a group of people, not the sticker people.
No, a different set of people.
I want the pressable defects on this shit. Okay, I have already reached out to the butcher. I said, "Hey butcher, I got beef with you," and then he says, "Take a number." He says, "Take a fucking number."
See, all you all would talk about though is Sopranos. Or at least, in my view, you would talk about Sopranos.
Okay, I want the pressable defects. Now, I want both of them. Well, I know there's 3.
Right.
I want smart guy defect, the tall one that may or may not be a lawyer, and then I want the bald one, the butcher. The butcher.
The butcher.
You remember when he got this little mustache and this little thing?
I remember
somebody.
Little...
Hey, I don't know if anybody screen clips this shit. I don't fucking know. Screen clip this. I want the butcher. And I want Matty Forge. I want both the defects. The other defect, I could give two shits. I'm in that with all respect. But the other defects, I want both of those fuckers. Now, an ultimate situation, I want very Gary too.
Really?
Oh, I want Gary.
I think it would be fun to talk to Gary.
So the Swaggle House thing was a disaster.
It was not a disaster.
It was a fucking disaster.
No, it just didn't go how you thought it was going to go.
It was shit.
You thought there would be more discussion. Deeper.
Yeah, I wanted more. I wanted more.
I wanted to open Swaggle and find out who he was.
Yeah, well, I wanted more and I got nothing. He's
probably scared.
With the pressable defects. Now, okay, this guy, the Brooklyn for Life guy, he says the defects are a package deal. It's all 3 or nothing.
Hey, we'll take 3.
I'll take 2. Dude, I want to get the defect, the tough guy defect, the butcher who has the dog. Remember the bull? He picks up the bulldog named Tank and his own dog bites him. Nobody's own dog bites them. Like, it's literally, you don't bite the hand that feeds. Petty Moose says Sticky meets someone who doesn't think he's funny and it's a disaster.
Well, it wasn't.
Wow, bro.
It's a deep cut, man.
Dude, are you guys delving into the psychology?
Hey.
Are you guys fucking cracking this egg that is Sticky Goose Comics, where I am such a sociopath that because Snickle Fritz didn't laugh, that I subconsciously hate him?
The goal of the conversation was not to make him laugh. I think the goal was just to kind of iron out the beef.
No, he's a coward.
He's not a coward.
No, he actually is not a coward. Swaggle House, dude, you know who's a fucking coward? Comic Tom. No, I'm just kidding. No, but he is a coward. Dude, Swaggle House came on this show.
He did.
No talk before, no conditions. There wasn't anything that was off limits. He just came on here cold. We had never talked before. I got a lot of respect for him for that. Comic Tom gives me a list of things that I'm not allowed to talk about. Jim Mint says the defects quit YouTube to be full-time whatnotters. You know, I believe that because the butcher was like, I said, can you guys like come on my channel? And he's like, I got a promotion at work. I'm too busy. Dude, if I want to hear him talk about fucking Riri Williams one more time. You know who Riri Williams is? Okay. All the spec behind her. Dude, Ironheart, it's going to the moon. Get your Riri Williams now, motherfuckers. And I was just like, fuck out of here. Needed to loosen up Swaggle with some edibles.
I didn't know he dabbled in that kind of juice.
Hey, hon, you ever done an edible?
I eat a lot. What are you talking about?
Hey. Dude, I'm on one right now. Okay. We had another super chat from JSS Brooklyn. Hey, yo, Brooklyn, what up? Everyone should watch Jim Mint and Fee's morning show every weekday. Sticky and Mrs. should join someday. Well, you're at the legal lady office. You know, you're putting criminals behind bars, right? Mm-mm. What are you fucking doing?
No, I'm helping the elderly at the nursing homes with Comic Tom.
Yeah. Can we bring up something again real quick here? Can I just present something again here real quick? You know, I want to. What is happening here?
No. Okay.
Okay. Can I say something real quick?
Go back.
Is Comic Tom's age group? Is he aging out? Are his followers aging out?
How do you not like a guy who loves old people?
How do you hate a guy? How do you hate someone who, you know, he does things for the elderly? He's a great guy. He's a #1 guy. A Comic Tom is our favorite guy. Great guy. He went to the border. He loves the border. Okay. He loves the border. Comic Tom, you know, he does the mystery mail call. We love the mystery mail call. It's great. Mystery mail call. Fan of us. Fan of Sticky Goose. #1 Sticky Goose fan. I love Comic Tom. Okay. I love Comic Tom.
If Trump lived in Jersey, maybe.
I'm a big Comic Tom guy. I always have been. I always will be. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets. They're eating the. Don, listen.
Don.
Don, listen.
Don.
Donald, listen. You're not eating any dogs. You're not eating any pets. Okay? And I'm telling you this, and as a #1 supporter of Comic Tom, and I always have been. Okay? I always have been. That then now Donald, listen. Okay, that was it. I'm done. Comic Tom is sucking out her soul with that handshake. And you know what he's doing is he's trying to get her to subscribe to the freaking mystery mail call.
No, but go back. Isn't that his book?
No, I'm getting off of that.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
We're done with Tom.
Gabriel Iglesias says Sticky for president. Bro, I don't want that job. Bro, I don't want that fucking job. Yeah, it's just okay. There's just so many cowards. The Pressable Defects cowards. Oh, I got another guy.
Oh, here we go.
I got another guy.
Who else?
You know who I want? You know who I want on this freaking channel?
Here we go.
I got real beef with this dude.
Do you?
No, I really do. Let me present it to you guys. Let me share a screen.
Here we go.
Can I share something real quick? Can I share something with you guys really quick? Alex, the freaking comic hoarder.
I feel like I know this channel.
I got beef with this dude.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I thought he was a nice guy.
Oh, he's the nicest guy in comics other than Lunch Money Comics. I got legitimate beef with Alex, the comic book hoarder. I told him, I said, listen, I talk with my hands a lot. Okay. I said, Alex, buddy, friend, I got beef with you. He betrayed me. Okay. When all the Bry's comic stuff was happening and all that bullshit, when I called Bry's Comics a freaking snake, you know how I depicted him as a freaking, there was a snake with the head.
Everyone remembers.
Nobody forgets that, do they? Okay, I depicted Bry's Comics, Nice Guys Comics, as a freaking snake. I said, you know what I mean? And I said, and you know what happened? Guess who slid into Alex or Bry's Comics DMs? This freaking guy. He came to his side. Okay, he said, "Oh, I'm Team Bry's Comics. F Sticky Goose." Okay, and you know how I know this? It's because it was in his response video. Okay, Bry's Comics. He came out. He said, "Shots fired." Pop, 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 pop. Remember this? Remember this? And he was like ducking for cover and shit. You remember this?
No.
Okay, nobody else does anyway because nobody watches Bry's Comics because he's a freaking coward. But anyway, let me get back to the point. Alex, the comic book hoarder. I told you, dude. Come on this channel. I had a 30-minute phone conversation with him. 30 minutes I talked to this guy. And
you got to show that one.
What is it?
Keep going.
That
one.
Sorry, there's a lot of comments here. What?
MJ's.
Okay.
But we'll get to it.
See? Bry. Okay, I'm not going to hold Bry J against you. Damn, Sticky. I do remember it. Alex was in his comment section. This is what I'm talking about. Okay.
I know.
I tell this phone. This is the phone. Wow, that's really dirty. I said, "Hey, Alex." No. He said, "Daniel, talk. I want to talk to you. Let's settle this.
Talk to me."
I said, "Bro, I got beef with you." He said, "Let's settle this now." I said, "No, I want to settle this on air.
Here we go.
I want to settle this live because I'm not trying to just talk on the fucking phone all the time."
You're not a talker phone person anyway.
Yeah. So I want to settle with that. Yeah, he was in that comment section. Hey, Mighty Comics and Collectibles is here. Dude, his freaking video fucking blew up, bro.
Which one is this one?
The one where he dressed up like a woman. You remember when he dressed up like a woman? Maybe. I do.
Maybe if I saw the video.
He basically dressed up like a woman. Here, I'll find it. And he basically shot his shot at me. You remember him? Remember we were very critical of him?
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. He wore a wig.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't funny, but he is funny.
He's very funny.
Like, I thought he was just kind of like Elite Comics 11's pawn, but he's not. He's funny. Here, let me find where he dresses up like a woman.
It's like a news broadcast.
Yeah, it's a news broadcast.
SNL skit.
Right here, right here, right here.
This.
Okay, this is funny, bro. Okay, this is just me going on a rant, but
he's a pretty girl.
He's a beautiful woman. He's hairy as all get out, but he's funny. But MJ Comics asked a question. What the hell is he talking about?
Okay, so I'm gonna set the record straight.
Mother Goose, what is the geekiest thing that Sticky Goose does?
Is it Magic the Gathering? And does it give me the ick? Okay, so set the record straight. I play Magic the Gathering.
You do play Magic the Gathering.
I do.
And you love that shit.
I do.
What's your favorite thing? You like mono green ramp?
Mono green ramp. I could play green white all day.
You like green white?
Green white.
You don't mess with black that much?
No, I don't like graveyard stuff.
You don't like black specifically?
No. I don't like the graveyard stuff.
You only like white?
It's too fancy. Blue, I can't control it. I'm not a good controller. I like big green monsters.
You like big
bam, bam, bam,
green,
bam, bam, bam.
Big green monsters?
Yes.
What about little white?
Flyers. Angels.
What about little white weenies?
That too.
You like white? Do you like white weenies? Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
See, here we go.
Let's bring up another
no.
freaking channel.
Here we go.
Can I say something about Wahoo Comics really quick?
Blue Control is too hard for me. I'm not that good at Magic.
Can I say something?
I like Magic. I'm not great at Magic. That's why I like green white.
Can I say something about Wahoo freaking Comics right now, dude? I got a real problem.
This guy.
I got a real freaking problem.
I remember him now.
I got a real freaking problem with Wahoo Comics. Okay. First off, Wahoo Comics is a blue player. Wahoo Comics is a fucking control player.
He is? Oh, that's what he just said. He just said.
He just admitted.
See.
Okay.
I'm not. See, that's a lot. I can't.
Okay. See, the thing about it is, can we talk about Wahoo Comics here for a minute? What's behind that freaking door?
It's probably like a coat closet or a pantry.
Is that where he's keeping the
comics?
Keeping the comics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a real problem with Wahoo Comics. I don't like him. I got a real problem with him. I'm gonna stop sharing him really, really quick here. Oh man. I'm not reading that out loud. That's funny. Paolo Accomando. I saw that. That was funny.
Why would I have
Mother Goose has pissed off the woke Magic players.
Why would I have pissed off Magic players?
Because you said you do not play the color black.
No, that's not.
You refuse to play black.
I'm not smart
enough.
enough.
You will play in. No.
I am not smart enough to play black. Okay.
Oh, you're saying black is the smartest color.
I can't handle the graveyard. Things coming back from the dead.
Everybody knows blue is the smartest color.
Once it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah.
What is dead.
What is dead will never die. What is dead will never die.
It's dead mostly.
Okay. Let's get.
Everyone should play Magic. It's very fun.
Let's get back to the thing here.
Okay.
Back
to it.
Yeah, Wahoo Comics says he's got beef. Bro, bring it. Take a fucking number. Okay? I got beef with so many people.
Me included.
Bro, I got beef with fucking everybody, bro. Like, dude, let me tell you something about beef. Okay? It's what's for fucking dinner here at Sticky. Okay? Let me just tell you. Let me pick my nose real quick and let me clean off some of this booger sugar. Okay, because Jim Mint Collectibles basically admitted on my fucking channel that he plays around with the booger sugar. Okay, he plays around with fucking booger sugar. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that.
Steve was like, "What the hell is magic?"
The hell? What the hell is bat signal, bro? Steve, let me do it. 3, 2, 1. Get out of my house, Steve. Steve needs to cut the bullshit. Yeah, he's paying our electric bill, okay, with his super chats, but he needs to come off the fucking rocket, okay? He's a jamoke. He's a jamoke. Anyway,
it's a card game.
Yeah, Mighty, congratulations on 10,000 subs, much deserved. dude was floating around like 7,000 or 8,000 like subscribers for freaking eternity.
Mm-hmm.
He's making content that is very similar to Comic Tom,
Really?
your friend and mine.
Everybody's friend.
It's almost gotta watch it, Mighty. A little close. A little close. Gabriel Ringenbargam wants me to roast him. Dude, I can't roast you. You're my friend. Like, you're like my...
We have to keep you.
Yeah, we got to keep you around because you're like my ace in the hole. If I ever get into like another convention situation where Larry Eyeballs comes out of the fucking woodwork and he's just like, I'm going to call the cops on you. I'm going to call the cops on you. You better stop filming. Like, I need him to like, be there. Okay. All right. I got something to say about this. What are the odds that Sticky Goose literally runs from the butcher if he walks up on him at a con? I say 90% track star. Are we serious right now? Dude, the butcher. Okay. All right. The butcher is a fake ass tough guy, bro. Like, the butcher intentionally grew facial hair here and here and got a bulldog. And his favorite character is the Punisher. And he's got like the Punisher behind him. And he's walking in. He's like, I don't know if you saw this. And I don't know if you saw this, but I'm the butcher. Okay. Dude, he's a fake tough guy. Okay. He's a coward and he won't come on this channel.
Why is he named the Butcher?
Because he gave himself that nickname.
Oh.
Dude, when I was on the inside, that was my nickname.
I remember.
Okay. All the inmates said I was the butcher.
I know.
Okay. That's real.
I know.
Okay. So if the butcher wants to come, correct, like, I'm the real butcher.
Oh yeah, you are.
So I don't really know what's going on here. I probably shouldn't have talked about that.
Anyway.
I probably shouldn't have said that. And this is live. This is why I don't go live.
Hey, Goose, what is our favorite comic from the wall? That'd be cool.
From the wall. Which wall? The slab wall or the comic book capsule? Come get your new comic book capsule released in the new Silver Age, black and clear.
I like the pregnant quasar.
You like the pregnant quasar?
Yeah.
Jim Mint says they called me the butcher on the inside because I love the meat.
Oh yeah, you do. Sorry.
So they said I loved the meat.
Meat's what's for dinner.
Well, I was meat for dinner every single night when I was on the inside.
What did you eat for dinner?
Meat.
Sausages?
Large sausages.
Polish sausage.
No, there was no Polish sausage. There was different kind of sausage.
Sausage.
Darth Lopez said, no way Sticky did time.
No, he didn't do time.
Darth Lopez might know something about time. Yikes. He's friends with our friend Immortal Biggie Shack. He and them, they curl up together and do rap battles together. Cask Strength Gamer says evening. Oh Lord, I've really ruffled some tail feathers here. Just in review, going back from the top of the show, Comic Tom is a freaking coward. He caught a case of the sniffles. He lost his voice. He refused to come on the Sticky Goose gaming and collectibles website. Do you remember when Sticky Goose was gaming and collectibles?
I do.
I remember.
You had a little Mario.
Sticky Goose looked like a narc. Not gonna lie. Sticky Goose looked like a narc ass bitch. Sticky Goose looked like the type of dude to narc on somebody. Shut up. You don't know me, John Canida. John Canida can go, yeah, so what? John Canida was here before the stream even started. And yeah, so what? He watches all my videos, but he can get it. You know what I'm saying? Angry straight white male says, Darth like the dog on top of that wrestling. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, this is getting kind of funny. Oh, there's a lot of talk about me being on the inside now. That's not good. Metal Bum says I want to for the sit stick. Yeah, that's the problem with lives, is because like I have so much fun doing this, but like I say inappropriate shit like every single time. Like I just can't.
I think you've been pretty PG.
How have I been PG? I've talked about everything that's not PG. Plus, I did my Trump and Kamala impersonation, which was not great.
I enjoyed it.
Oh man. Sticky the sticker Goose is on. There are so many comments I've missed. I really apologize. I got really.
There's been a lot of good ones.
There's so many good ones. But yeah, I've got a list of people that I would like to have on the channel. The problem is you just don't know what you're dealing with when you got somebody. Like I want Alex the comic book hoarder to come on. And I say this, and I don't want Jim to get an even bigger head than he already freaking does. But Jim has that personality where it just kind of flowed. It just kind of came natural. And with Swaggle House, it was just much more difficult. I know a lot of people liked it. I know a lot of people didn't. I had a few people say it was boring. I just think that the pressable defects would be excellent. I think Comic Tom's going to be excellent.
Very Gary.
I think Very Gary would be interesting, just because I've watched so much of his content. I think he would be good. And I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not afraid to go live with anybody. And that's including Comicsgate. There is a lot of people that have said that, I have dodged them, that, Ethan Van Sciver is, out of my league, or he's not somebody, I have been featured on his channel. Like he EFAP'd me when I talked about Comicsgate. Me saying this, I'm just going to say CG from now on, because I'm pretty sure this will get flagged because I don't even know if you can say it. But I would love to talk to him, because I mean, you want to talk about an interesting, I mean, I would be willing to go on his channel. Obviously I want him on my channel, but I have no way of contacting him. I sent him, I sent him a message. I sent him an email. I think his wife runs the, his email and stuff. I sent one to her. I don't know. It's like he never got it.
You've been on Journey before.
Who?
Comic Journey.
No, we're talking about Comicsgate.
No, I know that, but I was talking. Lord of Brooklyn asked, "Why are we ducking Comic Journey?" You did Comic Journey.
Who said that?
Lord of Brooklyn.
Why am I ducking? I went on Comic Journey. I was one of the first. I was the influencer. Dude, we all went on there. Like,
yeah,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe because he hasn't been on here.
Oh shit! Paulo says Alex would never come on because you will expose him.
Ooh, shots fired.
So my thing with Alex the comic book hoarder is he has extreme opinions about the comic book community awards. Okay, and he is a guy that has no opinions on seemingly anything. And for him to come on, whose wife just got diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Might be CG's.
Who? Ethan's wife just got diagnosed with Parkinson's? Oh God.
I'm guessing. I don't know. We were talking about the wife.
I hope that's yeah. But with Alex, like, he was apparently there was a comic book community awards like years and years ago, and basically it was like run by this other guy, Comic Book Estate, and now this new comic book community awards thing, Alex is talking shit about it. And I don't know if he's like publicly come out about that or whether he just talked to me about that personally. No, he's publicly said that because he's come out on other channels in the comments. Collecting.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Collecting casually. Goose,
Okay.
so nice of your mom to join the stream.
Okay, so we have to address this.
Oh shit.
So Immortal Biggie Shack did a response video after the roast, right?
Yeah, dude, that Biggie Shack guy does not know if you are my wife or my mother.
I think he's confused.
Bro, I look like I am literally 30 years older than you.
No, you don't. But I don't look at least old enough to be his mother. Let's be clear. I am not his mother.
Yeah.
I am the wife. I am Mother Goose because I am a mother.
Yeah, a mother of my children.
I am a mother of the geese.
So
not this goose.
Let me just say this before I forget. Ethan, I have never heard anybody's ability, and Brian is very good on Beyond Wednesdays as well, but EVS is like a legend at these live streams. Like how his ability to just rant and go for hours and hours it's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And now a lot of the stuff he says is pretty much out there, but yeah.
Lord of Brooklyn, it was because it was prior to Heat.
Huh?
He said, why would Comic Journey not advertise the video he did with you? And it was because it was prior to Heat.
Prior to Heat?
Yeah, like we were under, go to the comment, right?
I don't know.
That one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not acknowledging this. He hasn't been following the
I'm just saying it was
thing.
prior
He
to
doesn't
all
know
of
what
the,
he's
it was
talking
prior
about.
to the roast.
Yeah, it's just there's certain people that are going to be significantly better in a conversationalist situation. Like, you and I here together, there's a different level of chemistry as opposed to, me talking to somebody because there's like a delay. And it's like, it just doesn't come across as much of as a natural conversation. With Ethan, you can really you would be able to get around that. And Jim Mint was like that as well, where it was just like, there's no dead air time.
Right.
Like you're gonna get the story, the story told. But yeah, we covered a lot of shit tonight.
We did. This was fun.
Might start winding this down. This is question time. If you've ever had a burning question to ask me, now's the time, because I'm going to answer some questions here. Okay, this is a good question. Your thoughts on Jim Mint comics and the fallout with Tom. Okay, this is something I wanted to talk about with Tom, but I'll talk to you about my thoughts on this as well. I have no idea how those two work together.
Totally different
people. Dude, that conversation I had with Tom was stressful, to say the least, on the phone. Like after it was over, I felt mentally exhausted because there was so much going on. And just the way he's, talked about things, basically making a list of things that I'm not able to talk about. It just really weird. Like, and then Jim Mint, it was just not like that at all. Like it was just very, we could just talk about anything. Yeah, I don't understand how they had a relationship. I don't understand how they worked together, because another thing about Tom, which if he ever does come on, his shows are so scripted, where like everything he says is like down to the T what he wants to say. Like all of those figures, all those facts and figures and shit, like that is all scripted. And I just don't see Jim doing that or like wanting to do that. Nigel Coots says, have you ever met Lunch Money Comics? And the answer is no. So he lives in New England area. We're in West Virginia. My gripe with that guy, and I've been pretty critical with him, is I just don't know whether if that whole nice guy thing is like an act, or he really is that genuinely of a nice guy. My also question with him is him finding things out in the wild and finding these incredible comic books, and like, how the fuck is he finding this stuff? Like, it just doesn't seem like
unless he's traveling a lot, it would be mind-blowing.
Yeah. As far as a date, Comic Tom, I said I left it up to him. I said I don't. I said I'll work with you, dude. Like, I mean, Laura and I are like professional people. Like, we have like real jobs, and like Comic Tom sells freaking comic books and makes YouTube videos. That's what Comic Tom does. And we had to push this shit out for 2 fucking weeks to accommodate for his time strain. And I'm not trying to be angry about this, but at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating considering, like, you know, we have like a child and we have like real fucking jobs. Like, come on the stream. Just like, I realized that he was sick, but like, dude, like, I mean, it's just kind of frustrating a little bit.
He was bummed.
I was very bummed because I was very prepared. And it was just kind of frustrating. Favorite storyline in comics, as far as a storyline, as far as just like a sequential, like the comic book run or a graphic novel. I mean, my favorite storyline is Swamp Thing, Alan Moore Swamp Thing. Did you win the comic book community award? We don't know yet.
It's in November, October.
Favorite strain, Northern Lights Indica. When will you be back in Princeton or Bluefield? Never. What is your favorite bar from a rap? Ooh. Man, I'm gonna get back to that. Give me a minute on that. Okay, this is interesting. Any thoughts on the circumstances and Niobe incident?
Interesting.
Dude, that Niobe guy is he's a wild one, man.
He is
He
wild.
said
They're both wild.
They're both wild boys.
They both scare me.
Yeah, I to be honest, I don't really want to talk about either of them. Because to be honest with you, I don't really like either of them. What do I think about McDonald's? It's poison.
It's yummy.
Will I start comic book boxing and just fight other comic people on YouTube? I mean, to be honest with you, people that actually know how to fight never want to fight. People that don't know how to fight or are just like idiots, you know, get in a fight all the time.
What about UFC?
Well, no, somebody that's like somebody that actually knows how to fight never wants to get into a fight.
Right.
And
not a real one. Like,
I mean, I have fought not on the street, but I don't want to fight. It's not, if you're fighting, it's not a good thing. Trust me. It's never good. How much YouTube beef do you think is actually real? None, if at all. Like, the only things that have really pissed me off have been the man bun situation and this Wizard in Green guy. Everything else is just whatever. But when it's actually real and you actually are there and the boots on the ground kind of thing, it's just a different situation. Let me see if I'm missing. Man, I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Did you get the bottom?
Favorite statue I own.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I go back and forth with this a lot.
Don't forget the rippling.
Dude, there's a lot. Man, I really like this Blade. Blade statue's badass.
Yeah, the Blade is cool.
The Blade PCS statue is pretty crazy. Yeah. Speaking of, have you ever seen Daz the Comic Chaser? Yeah. There's a couple guys like the Perry's Comics guy, that Super Russ 9000 guy. There's these channels that like got all these subscribers, but they have like 5 people watching their actual videos, but they have like thousands of subscribers because they used copyrighted material in their shorts to like build a subscriber base. That's freaking weird, dude. Do I make any money on YouTube? Yes. I make a good bit. It's not an insignificant amount of money at this point. Saying sticker people with a hard R. Oh no, I'm not reading that. Those are my bars. If you want to listen to that, you can listen to the video. Where's the Trump collab? I honestly want to make a video where I have the wig, I wear the suit, I paint my face orange, the whole bit, and I basically like pretend like I'm Trump coming out in support of Sticky Goose. I think that video would be hilarious. And I think I could also do the Kamala. The key to both of those impressions is having the what you're going to say and just the cadence. That's what makes an impression really funny.
And the wigs.
Hey, Sticky Goose, coming from Toronto area. That's unfortunate. Canadian, eh? What's your favorite cover from Swamp Thing? Probably the painted cover, issue 34. That's where Abby and Swamp Thing are like embracing, and then they make love when she eats some of his fruiting bodies, and then she starts tripping out. And
such a romantic.
Yeah, I like that. Do you think you will ever see your return on your 100 issues of Spider-Boy #1? Dude, that video really kind of changed. Like that, I got so many subscribers from that video, and so many people remember that video of me like talking shit about Spider-Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That was the dumbest fucking character I've ever seen. Like, it was a rehashed piece of shit character that was like a ripoff of Miles Morales, who's a ripoff of freaking Peter Parker. No, you will never get any money back on those. You will lose money. You will lose a lot of money. Do you collect MTG? Yeah, I play Magic the Gathering. I don't necessarily, I mean, I keep all of my cards. I don't sell cards. I don't flip cards. I use them to build commander decks and other constructed decks. #1 tip for new collectors. I don't know, man.
Collect what you love.
Fuck that. #1 tip for new collectors is don't buy single issues. Buy trade paperbacks, experiment, try different stories, find characters you like. Do not buy these single issues. Do not buy New Comic Book Day. You need to kind of get a feel of whether you like comics or not, and what stories you like. How did you display your wood pieces and 3D busts that you made me? I've got them in my comic book closet room. This turned out to be a nice live cast. It was okay.
This broad.
Give me some ideas for my channel. Unboxing and playing games ain't cutting it at all. So one of the things that I would, if I could go back and tell myself, is one thing: don't try to be something that you're not. Hopefully this is picking up, and my audio is not bad because I just realized I was leaning this way. Try not to be something that you're not. Be true to who you are. Keep making videos because it makes you more comfortable in front of the camera and on the mic. and don't be afraid to be confrontational or dramatic or non-conventional. Make your own lane, do your own thing. Don't be a follower. Don't do things that other people do. Do your own thing. Does your girlfriend like NSYNC? I don't know. She's buried in the backyard. What's Mother Goose's favorite comic character?
WandaVision?
Wanda Maximoff or
Wanda Maximoff.
Okay. Scarlet Witch?
Yeah, Scarlet Witch maybe. Batman.
Why are YouTuber blaming you for not getting his Hulk 181? Okay, that whole video was a spoof. Like, I'll bring it up here. Let me share this. This guy, crap. This guy basically was just to use me to make content. Like, this wasn't real beef. The problem is his humor didn't come through. Like, he didn't deliver the humor in such a way that the audience could pick up that he was being funny. So it came off that he was just being serious. And the problem was it wasn't necessarily super funny, and it wasn't delivered very well, because his delivery is it needs work. He says and ah and too many pauses. That takes time. He just needs more time to develop his voice, which I think he will. What's the mat on my desk? Yeah, this is from the SCG Pro Tour when I competed in the Modern Tournament in Richmond, Virginia. What do you want people to think of when they hear Sticky Goose? Holy shit, this is a good question. This is the first question I'm going to ask Comic Tom if and when he ever does come on, is how do you think people perceive you, or what do you want people to hear when they hear Sticky Goose? To be honest with you, I want somebody to have an opinion. Like, a lot of people don't realize that I do not give a shit whether you love me or hate me. I just want you to have an opinion, because if you don't have an opinion of somebody, you're truly irrelevant. Like, a lot of these channels, they just continue the positivity, continue the fake, head nodding, and it's all about comics and shit. And I'm like, okay, we get it, dude. You're all about comics. You're anti-drama. But my thing is just they're irrelevant. Like, you have nothing. Like, there's no opinion of you. You're just boring. You're just white bread, boring ass bitch. Razor Comics. What did I miss from the chat? It looked like nothing. You didn't miss much. Will you be reading Absolute Batman? Be more specific. There are multiple absolutes about Batman. What's the biggest bargain you have ever found in the wild comic book chase? Good question. My Uncanny X-Men 266 newsstand, Mark Jewelers. That was a crazy, crazy find. That was locally. And this guy, he had no idea about Mark Jewelers inserts. And this was high grade. It came back a 9.4. And I think I bought that book for like $100. And I got like 10 times my money on that. I mean, I have done very well on some of the books that I have bought. Like, I know I make a lot of videos that I've lost my ass, and I have on certain books, but there's a lot of books that, I bought even in the boom, and I still didn't get that bad of a price. So, yeah. Be genuine. Going back to the earlier question. Am I pissed off that Beta Ray Bill isn't in a movie yet? I don't think I'm pissed off. It just seems like a waste. He seems like I could see a buddy cop movie with Thor and Beta Ray Bill, and that would be awesome. I mean, they could do it in the comedy style, or they could do it, almost like a, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence thing, if they wanted to keep the humor thing. But I think they could also do it in a way that's kind of badass, like an Anakin and Obi-Wan situation. I'm fishing for more views by having you on camera. Hey.
This broad.
It's broad. What am I going to do? I mean, she's a piece of ass. Look at it.
No, don't worry. The comments have already decided I'm a 5.
Yeah, you're a 4.5 out of 10. Who's Mother Goose's favorite Harry Potter character? She's actually watching that now.
I watch the whole series probably twice in October every year, or September now. So Snape, for sure.
Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. Harry Potter. I'm just Harry. Just Harry. You're a wizard.
No, but Hermione is a real close second.
Wow, wild stuff. Robert Salazar comics. Wow, wild stuff.
Wow.
That's an interesting question. Will you try making a gaming channel for walkthroughs? So I would love to make video game content. I love video games. I'm really super excited about the new Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm going to be getting that on PC. I've been playing Black Myth Wukong. I'm the reason Jim Mint's platinuming it. I love playing video games. But it's such a crowded space. Like, I mean, why listen to me about video games? I don't know. It's I'd have to make I'd have to start over.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
I could talk about Stardew.
Sticky Goose, would you buy a newsstand copy of Uncanny X-Men 122 for $30? I don't know what Uncanny X-Men 122 is. Let me see. Yeah, that's a sick cover. The Colossus cover getting crushed. Yeah, maybe if it's high grade. Gabriel says, can he be on the channel? We could talk, possibly. So this is the concern. Comic Tom has too much corporate backing to get called into HR over Sticky Goose. This is the concern. So Comic Tom is in with CGC. He's in with comic book creators.
Whatnot.
He's in with Whatnot. He's in business with Whatnot. He is entrenched in the business of comic books. And I mean, this is his living. Like, this is how he makes money. So, I have really hard questions for him, and I don't know how he's going to answer them, or if he will. I just, is he going to give me spin? I don't know. All the negative channels bought during the pandemic. I don't know what that means. No, Bueller, Tom got sick and he didn't come on. Bat Signal says, I have missed any of your vlogs. What was your favorite one you did? Well, I think you mean vlogs, because I've never blogged. I've never been let me tell you how I feel about comics. Like, I've never been that guy. The favorite one I've done, dude, that one in Hampton, Virginia, that one was pretty sweet. But the one that changed everything for me was when I was in Clendenin, West Virginia, and I saw the best comic book collection of all time, and that video got 120 some thousand freaking views. I mean, that video changed my life. I mean, it's the reason why there's 120 people in here. It built my channel. I made connections. I learned about so much. I mean, it was life-changing, and I had no idea at the time. Yeah, Razor Comics doesn't want to go to sleep tonight, man. He takes a big puff of that Cheech and Chong. Hey, Wrestling's Last Stand. Interesting, so many channels now mention Sticky Goose in their vids, either crapping on Sticky or praising, but still getting the benefits of being tied to him in some way. And that's the clincher, is it's getting to the point where if you, like, I have gotten to the point where I am controversial enough that if you just talk about my stupid things that I say, like, you're going to get some kind of viewership. And some of those videos are much more successful than others. Like the most recent one is this Karen's Pages. I mean, you know, she does this in a way that's funny. She did it in a way that she didn't seem like she was afraid. And that's the key. Like, a lot of these people do it, you know, they're half in, half out, like, because, I mean, if you don't come correct, I will fuck with you. Like, I mean, 100%, because so many of these people are like, they're just kind of like wannabes. Like, they don't know whether they want the smoke or not. And I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but like, I mean, I take a lot of shit. People talk a lot of shit, and I take it and I dish it. So,
but she's pretty genuine, so it kind of shows.
Yes. Who do you like tonight in the college football matchup between BYU and Kansas State? That's a Big 12 battle. WVU won today. What was it, 31-28? Kansas, feeling good about that. I would assume Kansas State is better. Not sure, because those BYU guys are, you know, all Dan Smith and, you know, George Miller. Nigel Count says, "Am I a millionaire?" No, I'm getting there. I'm closer today than I was yesterday. If Comic Tom tells you, okay. Favorite Batman Arkham game if you play them? The first one. Was it Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight? Was it? I think that's what it was. The first one is by far the best. Yeah, that's another thing. So I also forgot the key collector thing. Like, you know, I have accused him. He keeps in Comic Tom's videos, he continues to talk about how he manipulated the market, and how he's kind of like, he's almost like using it in a clickbait way, where he's not actually talking about how he manipulated the market in the video. He just says, "Did I manipulate the market?" And I'm going to bring that up if he ever does come on, because him working in conjunction with that app, the Key Collector app, and then him being knowledgeable of what is going to be coming down the pipeline, then him reacting to what's on there, and then him being sponsored by them for years. I mean, how can you take financial advice from Tom, or like advice of what to buy, if everything is buy? There's no sell with Tom.
Right. Like,
Tom and I are truly foils. Like, he is Mr. Positivity, Mr. Buy this now. He was talking about, what was that Power Pack? That stupid little kids book. He was like, "Oh, buy Power Pack, first appearance of Power Pack." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're promoting this?" Like, he's just so buy. And then people accuse me of being so negative about comics. I'm just being very rational, being very realistic. I have lost my ass on a lot of comics. What do you think of Nerdy Girl Comics? I've already talked about that a lot. I don't like her.
But you've never had her on at the channel.
I don't want her on. I have no interest in talking to her. She doesn't seem like she would give a genuine interview. I just don't believe what she has to say. I don't trust her.
Right.
Sticky Goose, what's your favorite comic book of all time? Probably The Watchmen.
Watchmen is good.
West Virginia has some of the best PC comic collections in the country. I believe that because I've seen some of them. That's real. Mine is not one of them at all. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this too. With the X-Men 97 foil collector pack, whatnot exclusives in partnership with Marvel, Tom had over 1 million views. Yeah, MJ brought this up to me. I didn't know where he had the 1 million views. Hold on a minute, I got to take a drink. My voice is giving out. Oh God, I needed that. Water. No, the thing is so basically what they're doing is they're putting comic books in a trading card pack thing. And Tom is selling these. Now, I think Beyond Wednesdays is also doing this as well. So, it's a whatnot thing. I am totally anti mystery boxes. I'm totally against that because there's already inherently gambling with all of this. And then you just add another layer of gambling. It just feels very like exploitation. And with Tom, I think that Comic Tom is all about the viewership of the new person, where it's all about, he wants to market to the person that is just into comic books. He doesn't want to market to me because I've already been through the ringer. I've already lost my ass. I've already, done the speculation game and failed and did whatever. He wants the person, the buddy, the young budding collector, because those are the people that are willing to spend the money. They're excited. They're exuberant. They see a guy like Tom, that's who he wants. And this product is exactly what that is. Yeah, we talked about Ricky on all sorts earlier. If you do watch the playback, we did talk about some interesting things in the beginning of this video. Paulo says, "Oh boy, I fucking love you, Sticky." I appreciate that. Merch. Okay, so the thing with the merch is, okay. All right. I put on a I just don't know if I want to go down this road, because once you go down the merch road, once you go down the community memberships road, once you go down the Patreon road, once you go down that road of like selling things to your audience, it's or asking for more money, it's a slippery slope. And the merch thing, I know it's different because you're getting an item. And honestly, if I sold merch, I would literally sell it for as cheap as I possibly could. Like, I'd want to make like $1 on it. Okay. Like, if I made $1 for every shirt that I sold, I would be happy. And I have several ideas for shirts, specifically one of them being the Community Cannibal, where I have like a goose baring its sharp teeth. Also have Professional Bridge Burner, where there is a bridge collapsing in fire and then a goose emerging victoriously from the burning bridge. I also want to do a strap-on Sticky Goose where there's a goose perched on like a phallic projection, very, phallic-like. and then the goose is perched up there triumphantly. Like, I have great ideas for merch. The issue is I don't have a graphic designer that can see my vision or that we can afford. So there's that. And then as far as the shirt, like this shirt I'm wearing right now, and I love my dad very much, and I thank him for buying me the shirt, but this shirt material is garbage. Like, this is not the type of shirt that I would want to sell to people for like merch.
He likes the silky stuff.
I like silky shirts. I want quality shirts.
The dry fit. So I think that's, if you did merch, you would want silky shirts, like dry fit shirts with cool stuff on it.
Okay, Goose, why don't you debate Larry Higgins, Niobe Comics? Come on, man. Because he tried to bait me, and he was trying to ambush me, and he was asking me to come on by insulting me, and I'm not doing that. Like, the people that I've asked to come on, you know, I did it in a respectful way, and then once I got them on the stream, then I ambushed them. Like, you don't like basically admit to the ambush like before the ambush occurs. What's your favorite rant video? I don't fucking know. All of them. Ooh. Are you going to ask Comic Tom about comics for mystery boxes ending up on his eBay site back when he first started? So my whole, like, I mean, my whole thing with like the mystery mail call and all that, I want to get into all of that with him because, you know, can you truly say that the person getting their mystery mail call mystery box is getting their value? And what about the people that just buy that month after month after month, and you've spent all that money, and then you see like him posting like shit like this? Like, this is my problem. Like, and getting back to what I was just talking about, like asking you guys for money and like trying to sell shit to you, and then you post a picture of you like living large in Vegas and gold chains and whatever the fuck, and I'm like, I don't know, like, it's just not a good look. Like, obviously you guys can tell that Laura and I are doing well in our life. Like, we're not hurting for money. And like, for me to like ask you guys about like to ask for money, it just doesn't. I mean, if you guys donate money in the super chats, thank you. We appreciate that. It just like, I just can't imagine asking for money and then posting photos of me living luxurious in Las Vegas. It's just a weird look. Petty Moose says, why is Nerdy Girl hashtag in all your videos though? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that hashtag is it's multifactorial, to use a fancy word, where it's not only her, it's hitting like other algorithms where it's like dudes are searching for like e-girls and like nerdy girls. So that is why that's in there. What's your next show or con? Well, I had a guy, he wanted me to come to the Steel City Con in December, but I don't want to go to conventions anymore. I went with my dad to heroescon. It was fun. It was just, I just don't like going and then overpaying for shit. It just, I don't know. I don't really like it anymore. Do I watch the Comics Den? I showed you the Comics Den the other night. What did you think?
I mean, it's nice. Personally, it's not my thing. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my thing.
So
it just seems plain.
My thing with the Comics Den is it's just about what Ricky was talking about in the All Sorts of Words video. It's almost fake positivity where they're so positive with everything. And the Angelo guy, he like looks up, he like picks up a comic book and he's just like, oh, wow. Yeah, wow. And I'm like, bro, you picked up an X-Force #1. Okay, you know, this is a piece of shit book. Okay, you can't pretend like everything is an AF-15. So it just feels very fake. And then I feel like, speaking of using Mother Goose as clickbait, like I feel like he might use his wife as clickbait a lot, not unless she's the one that's doing that.
Well, maybe they're just like including her because it's like their thing together and that's how they bond and such. That's nice.
As I was talking about a lot of the things, I know I'm revealing too much about what I want to talk to
You're
him
assuming
about.
he's going to watch this.
He's not going to watch it. Comic Tom does not have time to watch this shit.
He does not watch your content.
He does not watch my content.
I think he even said that.
What's my favorite Marvel or DC character? My favorite DC character is Swamp Thing. My favorite Marvel character, probably Wolverine, maybe the Punisher. Oh man, it's tough.
I thought you were going to say Iron Man.
I like Iron Man from the movies, but not in the comics.
Okay.
Once you go down that Comic Capsule road, dude. Okay, full transparency here. Comic Capsule does not pay me any money. I have not received a single penny from Comic Capsule. Like, they gave me free shit. They have given me about like 14 or 15 capsules.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's it. And the rest of the shit I bought. So, yeah, there's no, I'm not getting any money from Comic Capsule. What's the shirt? My dad just went to Maine and he found this shirt and he said it kind of looked like Batman, so he got it.
Yeah.
Somebody said, dude, my merch ideas are legit.
They're good. If
Okay.
there's a graphic designer.
If there is a graphic designer in here who is actually legitimate and that can show me some like proofs of like what you're capable of doing,
hit my DM up.
Please message me because I am actually interested in making the shirts, and not even to like sell. Some of them I just want for me. Somebody says you have council face.
It's like no opinion, maybe like just plain.
Yeah, you look like a plain.
I'm a plain woman.
You're a basic ass.
I'm plain Mary Jane.
Okay. People talking shit about mystery boxes. Sticky Goose is for the common fella, I guess. Money saved, money earned. That people are talking about the comics. Then Sticky Goose. Okay, what's your opinion on RDJ playing Dr. Doom in the movie? So I don't really talk about the movies much because I just don't feel like that's what you guys are here for. Like, I'm not the guy that breaks down the Marvel movies. I'm watching them. I'm probably not going to watch the Agatha Harkness thing. We don't have Disney Plus, by the way. I'm kind of done with Disney. I'm mad at Disney just because it's so progressive. It's hard to watch some of that shit. But having RDJ play Dr. Doom was really freaking weird. Like, you know this, right?
I know.
Yeah, it was just like, it seemed, I mean, it just seemed really weird. I mean, I know that I'm not familiar with the comic book run where Iron Man becomes Dr. Doom or Dr. Doom becomes Iron Man. I don't know. I know that there was a crossover there. So if they make it comic accurate, okay, that makes sense. But that just doesn't seem like what they're doing. X-Force #1 is not a piece of shit. Take it back. I don't know, bro. It seems kind of shitty. Yeah. So you recommended using an AI generator for the merch, the t-shirts, but I don't know how it would turn out.
I think it would turn out better than you think.
Yeah, we'll talk to MJ. We'll talk to MJ Comics about it and see what he capable of doing, because MJ's making all of my thumbnails, these AI thumbnails, by the way, and he's doing a great job. What's the biggest SNES game I own? Earthbound. Have I played any of the Spider-Man games? Yes. I platinum trophied the Miles Morales one and Spider-Man 1. I have yet to play Spider-Man 2 because I'm waiting for it to come out on PC. I have a PS5, but man, after PC, it's just really hard to play consoles. Shauna Rain says Sticky Goose made comics great again. Checking in from Fremont, Nebraska. Never been to Nebraska. Shire of Hire says it's woke dog shite. That checks out. Petty Moose says hire an artist, you coward. So if you see the Sticky Goose brand and you see that logo, that was made by a professional graphic designer, which you paid for.
I did.
How much did you pay for that logo?
A lot of money.
Tell how much.
$500.
So for $500, we got that logo and then an alternate logo.
Right. We got that logo and then like a couple variations of that same logo. So it was, and I had designed it.
So we were part of the creative process of it. Like they let us, they let us make changes to it. They let us, we were part of the process.
Right. They were like, what do you want? And I explained what I wanted.
And see, looking back, that decision to put that cape on that goose, like that was so, looking back on it, it was game changing. Mm-hmm. And then, his idea for like the stickiness, yes, the webbing to come out, it was just dude, I'm not trying to brag, but I have the best logo in comic book YouTube. It's the best one. And it's so distinctive. Like if you see that I've left a comment on something, or, it just pops that black background with those neon colors. It's crazy.
It is good.
Travis Grant, what's your process for creating the ideas for your videos, or you just wing it? I have a constant, I take notes all the time. So whenever I have an idea, I write it down. A lot of times, a lot of my creativity sparks come from when I'm doing exercise or cardio, where I get out of my own head a little bit and I just kind of let myself kind of just roll. Like a lot of my video ideas come from like a phrase, like a lot of the things, like a controversial phrase. Like if I think of something and I'm like, comic collectors are only in it for the money, I'm like, that is a very buzzworthy, that's an incredible title, but it's a confrontational title. It's a divisive title. It's a title that you want to engage with. And then once I get the nugget of the idea, then I kind of start expanding on it, where I start making outlines and I start breaking down what I would want a video to be like. So for my 10, 12-minute videos, which is usually my sweet spot, that's kind of how I do it. Yeah. What do I think about the null hype right now? So getting back to Comic Tom, he and I both I made a video talking about how Donnie Cates is not getting paid for null. He's getting basically he's acting like he's getting shafted by Marvel. He's the one that created it. I think the Null hype is kind of cool because I think Null is a badass character. And that run on Venom was the first Venom run that I ever read. I didn't read Venom Lethal Protector. And to be honest with you, I think that Donnie Cates Venom run is like the definitive run for Venom. I think the hype is good, and they had to do something to kind of promote that movie, because it might have just been dead in the water if they didn't do this, because there was no speculation, there was no hype going into this. Okay. You can contact me at ytstickygoose@gmail.com or add me on Instagram, Sticky Goose Comics. Have I ever been abroad? I've been to Mexico, I've been to Canada, but I've never left North America. Yeah, so this is the problem. So 500 just for a Sticky Goose. So the thing is, and this was a local thing. So like, you're paying more because I can just outsource this to India or, wherever the fuck, where I have some guy like making something for me that I really, really don't actually want. And then, you could do AI, but like somebody that's like, this is the difference between hand-drawn comic books. This is the difference, guys. Like this is a very good example where, you can tell if a book is just shat out and they didn't take it seriously. They reused art. They were lazy with it. And then you get somebody like a Barry Windsor Smith or, somebody who is just like, and even Todd McFarlane, like you get somebody like that and it's like, holy shit, you got somebody that's like a real artist on some shit. Like J. Scott Campbell, Adam Hughes, like you see their shit and it's like, this is like a real artist. So the Sticky Goose logo, it was expensive, but it was worth it. And it's paid for itself from how successful the channel has gotten. So I don't think we regret it.
No, not at all.
You got some pretty good books on the wall, but slide the Marvel off to the right and add some more DC. Yeah, DC's better than Marvel as far as the stories go. What's my current thoughts of that clown Manhunter comics? I really haven't kept up with him for the past few weeks or months or whatever. That guy is very good at thumbnails. He's very good at titles. His editing is very, very good. I can't stand that guy's voice. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know whether that's that mic he uses, that Rode mic. I don't know. There's something about that rubs me the wrong way. And then he's such a flipper. Like he's such a flipper. Like I don't see his appeal. Like there's certain people that blow up in comic book YouTube and others that don't. Like some people that don't get big, I'm like scratching my head like, what the hell? Like when I see Karen's pages, like I see her channel, she's got like 30 videos and she's almost got 2,500 subscribers. And I'm like, that's like real. There's something real there.
Right.
Like I've got almost 450 videos and I can't, I'm not at 13,000 subscribers yet. And it's like, there is a difference there where I've really had to grind. I've had to, make the confrontational videos. I've had to build this audience. And then she has really just kind of came on the scene, flexed her muscles, flexed her chops. She came right out the gate with quality stuff. There's just different people come out with different things. And Manhunter is one of those guys that he's just been solid from really the beginning. And he just got better and better and better. And yeah, I don't like him because he's a flipper. When am I going to go start selling on Whatnot? I sold on Whatnot twice. What is this, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 or 3 years
Probably.
ago. And dude, it was nuts. It was a crazy experience. Just like volatile, man, scary. I think I would be very good at it. I think I have the personality to run a show. It's a lot. It's very taxing. I just, man, Whatnot is just so bad for the community. It just preys on people in a way that I just really don't agree with. People are buying things they don't really know what they're getting. I don't love it. MJ Comics, dude, it's like 3 a.m. over there. Bro, just go to bed. What do I want the Sticky Goose Comics channel to become? So I kind of touched on this with, man, people are asking some good freaking
They're good
questions. Dude, this is like way better than I had even dreamed people would ask. Thank you guys for asking these questions. What do I want the Sticky Goose channel to become? I have no freaking idea. Like, I legitimately could just be like, I'm done. Because honestly, there was part of me that like, I wanted to get the Comic Tom interview and I just wanted to ride off into the sunset and just be done. Because, you know, I think we're getting to the point now where, I mean, there's a lot of people that like watching me because I am entertaining regardless of what I'm saying. So if, you know, it is, they agree with it or they disagree with it, there's people watching me because I think they are entertained by me. So I think there's a lot of people though that get pissed off at me because they just want to see the comics. They just want, you know, stick to comics, stick to whatever. You know, it's just so hard. Like guys like Lunch Money, guys like Comics Den, you know, they're dealers or they're in an area with all these opportunities. See, I don't have any of that. So like most of what I am and what my channel is has to come from my own creativity. And, you know, if my creativity runs dry or I don't want to do this anymore, I guess I stop. But I don't know. Does that answer the question?
I think so.
Okay.
I think someone said notorious.
What? Oh, do I want to become notorious?
Yes, he says he wants the channel to become notorious.
So can anybody tell me who the hell is Captain Cummings? Okay, there's apparently like, so like I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch over here. Who the hell is Captain Cummings? Okay, all these people are like telling me that I am the next Captain Cummins. And let me just present this here. Like when you search Captain Cummins or Cummings, like this is what you get. And apparently he was like and I don't know whether it's Cummings. He was like a controversial. Oh, is this Captain Cummings? This guy with this. Okay. Apparently a lot of people have compared me to him. So the concern is I'm going to become like just like I don't know what, like just this troll that just becomes irrelevant. I don't know. Possibly. Very likely. Who the hell is Captain Cummings? Ever fancy coming to the UK? Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome, but we got this 2.5-year-old little goose up there, and travel would be kind of tricky. Pressable defects will have Sticky Goose banned from Italy. They're not even Italian. Are they? I don't know.
I was thinking Jersey.
When you're 70, do you think your comics will be worth more? I don't know about that, but I want to bring this up since we're talking about what the channel will become. Dude, there is something really freaking depressing thinking about like me being like a 50, 60-year-old man still doing this shit. Like, I'm not disparaging anybody in their 50s or 60s, but there's just like a line where like all these comic book or all these YouTubers, like, do they just keep doing this in like perpetuity? Like, is Jim Mint going to be like wheeling himself out there in like a fucking wheelchair? Like, He's like, you know what I mean? I got to stay minty fresh in this fucking house. And I'm like, okay, what is the long-term plan here?
I think it would be interesting though to see how the channel evolved over time. Like you started doing Sticky Goosey gaming and collectibles, and then it went to Sticky Goose comics, and then it's like, you know, what are your interests in later? I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, I just think about like Pootie Pie, and I'm like,
he makes like one video a year though.
No, he makes videos a couple times a week now.
Really?
And like Dr. Disrespect, see, like it's just like a matter of time. Like eventually, see, it's like what happens is, and I don't think this is possible in the comic book YouTube world because it's just too niche. But like when you get to like a Dr. Disrespect or something, somebody's just trying to cancel you or try to find something to stop you. All right, sorry. When can I expect that? Yeah, Basement Comics for you. I got beef with you. This is the guy, dude. This is the guy that, you know, he comes in here. He's shooting a shot. Well, I don't have the tab saved anymore. Sorry, I can't bring up your channel. Yeah, he was in there. He says that I ruined his deal. Sticky Goose ruined his deal for his ASM 300. Can I name my firstborn child after Sticky Goose? You could. It's not going to be good when they hit the grade school. You know what I mean? Like I would bully that kid. Like I would be like, "Hey, Sticky, come here, you little bitch." Sorry. I don't know. Do you think Comic Collector Geek is still a little bitch? He made a cringy response to what you said. Yes.
We saw the response.
Yeah. Dude, that guy, he went on there with that Suddenly Comics guy, and they were like, "Oi, governor, I'm not going to mention your fucking name, but, you know, it rhymes with Lucy Goosey or some shit." And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, you old Brit? And I was like, it was just funny because, like, they want drama, but they don't want to be involved in the drama. Like, you know what I mean?
That video was drama.
It was literally a drama video, but they're like, "Well, I don't
feed the bear."
How does this opening? Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's a punk. He's weird, dude. Do I share any comics with my child? No, I don't share that filth with her. No, I'm just kidding. No, the comics I read, I don't know if they're fit for human consumption. A lot of the times, like, I'm over here like reading Ed Piskor's Red Room, and I'm like, I don't even know if I should be reading this.
I think I would give her Gold Key,
you
like Casper and Wendy and Archie.
Jim Mint Collectible says yes. His ass is going to be wheeling out in a wheelchair. He's like, let's play this Black Myth Wukong number 3. We got this platinum. Jim, you pooped your diaper again. hey,
at 50?
Yeah. Hey, yo, Fee, change my diaper. And I'm like, damn, Jim shitting his britches.
Chugging brews.
He's like South Park. Yeah, he's like South Park. He's like, hey, that's Steamy Ray Vaughan. Who's Steamy Ray Vaughan? Well, Steamy Ray Vaughan just goes up there and shits his britches. What for? What for? Sticky Goose, what's your favorite Neil Adams cover? Batman 251. Let's go. Iconic Joker cover. What's wrong with being 50 on that? Yeah, Jim old. Jim is old.
No, he's not.
He need a prostate exam. Okay, here we go. Captain Cummings was the face of comic fandom that was against the liberal progressive brand of books. He had no filter and welcome conversation. So, okay, let's talk about this. So the future of Sticky Goose, there is a path that I have considered where I just say, fuck it. let's go Comicsgate. CG. And I just become one of those guys. So the problem with that is I really like, Marvel and DC and Image and Boom, and in manga, like I like the mainstream stuff. And like, do I really want to be reading Cyber Frog and Isom? Like, and I mean, apparently it's good. I don't know. I've never read a Comicsgate book, but like, I mean, part of me is like, do I like belong in that? Like, is that who I am? I don't know.
If you don't read it, then no.
Yeah, I don't know. I
would be genuine to who you are. Be yourself.
Oh, we missed a super chat.
Thank you, Mystery Entertainment.
Mystery Entertainment. You two are great. Love the videos. That's sweet.
That is nice.
He's got a nice Batman avatar on Batman Day. Why is it Batman Day? Was Batman created in 1949? Does anybody know? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I am going to tell you what I actually think. Like, I mean, there is a certain amount of filter. Like, there's certain words I'm not gonna say. There's certain things like I'm gonna try to like articulate them in like the best way as I possibly can. But like, I'm not going to spin shit. Like, I have no narrative that I'm trying to push. Like, and that's one of the biggest things with Comic Tom. I wanted to bring him on where, bro, you literally can't talk about things. Like, there are certain things you cannot fucking talk about. And it's just very hard for me to like believe you as like a YouTuber and as like a personality if you're beholden to all this shit. So I don't know. Jim Mint grew his hair out like Creed and Nirvana. Bro, nobody wants it with Sticky Goose, the Bill Burr of the YouTube street. Dude, if you're comparing me to Bill Burr, I will take that every single day. I went to see Bill Burr, one of his shows in Morgantown when I was going to WVU. And dude, that audience was freaking brutal. There were hecklers. He didn't understand the vibe of that venue. It was weird. And I love Bill Burr, but man, that was a weird show. How much am I going to pay Comic Tom to come on your show? Not a penny. And that is possibly part of the problem. I mean, I don't know. Like, would he have come on sooner if I'd have signed a fat stack? Possibly. Will you ever go woke before going broke? So, I'm not going to say names or expose people, but pretty much every single person that I've done live streams with, for the most part, have reached out to me like off air, and we don't talk politics, but like, they naturally
express
their values to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, we're on the same freaking page, man. And
me too, bro.
It's just such a divisive thing. And people really show their true colors in the comments, specifically our friend Wizard in Green. I would recommend anybody going back to that video to see just how unhinged that individual is. Sticky Goose is the Eminem of the comic book world. People go at him for clout or afraid to be called out by him. I don't think anybody... See, the thing is, I don't think people are afraid to call me out. I think they're definitely... I think there's a lot of people using me for clout, which a lot of people... Dude, I mean, I'll call it what it is. Like, when I called out Jim Mint, when I called out Comic Tom, when I called out Very Gary, these channels, like, people are passionate about a lot of these YouTube channels, and they have strong feelings, and that goes for Lunch Money Comics, Comics Den, Mint Hunter, Swaggle House, like all of these guys. People have strong opinions for these guys, and like anytime you say anything critical, or you question anything they say, or you question any one thing they say, it's like the mob's coming to like do the pitchfork thing. It's like, hey, fuck you. And I'm like, just wait a minute here. Like, you know, I'm just being critical of your homeboy a little bit. I think that's okay.
Right. You have an opinion.
And a lot of it is right, unfortunately. I'm going the PSA route. I have toys cards and I want to invest in that way and route Sticky Goose. Yeah, I mean, comic books are not a great investment, just from personal opinion. Most overrated hero and villain in DC and Marvel. Go. Whoo. Well, the most overrated hero in Marvel is Spider-Man. That's easy. The most overrated hero in DC is Superman. Both of these characters, Superman is just too powerful. He's just too much of a goody two shoes. Like, I just read this Lex Luthor book, the Brian Azzarello, Ed Bermejo thing, and I'm like rooting for Lex Luthor because I'm like, fuck you, Superman. You're coming in. You think you're so much better than everybody else. You're not going to let this PDF fall off the building, and you're going to like save him when everybody's like cheering for this guy to go splat at the bottom of this building. Like, it was just like, I'm like, go Lex Luthor, go. Like, obviously I'm team Lex Luthor here. With Spider-Man, Spider-Man's been doing the same thing for like 60 freaking years. Like, Spider-Man is significantly more relatable than Superman. Mm-hmm. But the thing is Spider-Man's villains kind of like carry him a lot of times. But yeah, I'm not going to do anymore. I've already pissed too many people off. Okay, Man-Thing. So, to my understanding, like I have the Adventure into Fear, the Man-Thing omnibus. What is that? The Gerber, what's his name? Steve Gerber or whatever. So I tried reading some of that, and it is just so Bronze Age that I'm like, it's just hard for me. Is there a modern Man-Thing run that is good? Because I would even the one that's like in the 80s. I'm being EFAP'd by Nairobi Comics. What else is new? I mean, the dude, he EFAPs me every night, which is a really weird thing to say out loud. Who will you not call out? Honestly, and a lot of people, say that I won't call out Comicsgate. I will dude, I've already made a video about Comicsgate. And those, I mean, that is the most rabid fan base there is. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, Jim Mint's fan base they love them some Jim Mint. Dude, they are ride or die.
They really do love Jim.
They're in that chat every freaking morning. So kudos. Who will I not call out? Honestly, you know who I won't call out is some of the smaller channels that are just like so stupid. Like
trying.
Like, they're trying so hard to be positive, and they're trying so hard to be woke, or they're trying so hard to be like a white knight for this community. I won't call them out because they're just so stupid that they wouldn't get it. Yeah. And most of them are sticker people, by the way. My thoughts on Funko Pop collectors is this. It's the new Beanie Baby. Lobo is underrated. I need to read a Lobo run. Yeah, Funko Pops are the new Beanie Babies. I really appreciated the video you talked about stop drinking. Yeah, honestly, the way I'm talking to you guys right now, because this has really kind of, I mean, we're 2.5 hours in. I was going to stop this like an hour ago.
Yeah.
But you guys have really come out with some really good questions, so I appreciate that. You know, when I'm talking like this is very much me. Like I feel very comfortable now, as opposed to in the beginning of this live stream, I was a little bit more edgy. And when I made that video, when I stopped talking about, or when I stopped drinking, it felt very natural. It felt like, you know, the things I was saying were important. They had value. I felt great about that video. I felt great about my decision. Honestly, it's one of my favorite videos I've ever made.
It was a very vulnerable video.
Very vulnerable. And I really, you know, in a lot of my videos, I'm the tough guy. I'm the fighter. I'm the fire starter. But, you know, I'm not that guy all the time. Just when I see some bullshit that I don't like.
I'm going to call that shit out.
Appreciate this. Just started collecting a few months ago. As much as I dislike some of your drama, your videos on the lessons you learned were super, super helpful. And see, this is the problem. People interpret my videos where I've learned lessons, or I've, you know, lost money, or I lost my ass. They lump those videos into drama. They lump those videos into negativity, when in reality, they're the complete opposite of drama. They're the complete opposite of negativity. They are literally me being vulnerable, me telling you guys, hey, I fucked up. Don't do this. Be better. That's what those videos are about. But the problem is, so many people just see the thumbnail, they see the title, they don't watch the video. They're just stupid. I mean, they're just dumb. They're dumb. They're stupid. They're just dumb. They're dumb people, ugly people, bad. They're bad people. Well, the thing about it is, listen, there's a lot of smart people, good people come to my rallies. The people in here right now, they're great people. Biggest fans there is. Other people, dumb. Really dumb. Rosie O'Donnell, dumb. Okay, Funkos are a joke. Jim Mint says he's strong. What's some of your favorite mangas? Dude, thank you for asking us.
He loves manga.
Bro, I'm all in on this manga, man. Blade of the Immortal. I'm on volume 9 right now.
We got a stack over here.
There is a villain in this. His name is Shira. He's got this one arm, and there's 2 bones in your arm, the radius and the ulna. So the radius is on the thumb side, the ulna is on the pinky side. And what he did was he sharpened these bones into like a spear, and Shira can't feel pain. So he had this arm cut off, and he's fighting Manji, and Manji's the immortal. And when Manji gets cut up and stabbed, he has these fucking worms that like heal his wounds. And Shira, he's like psychotic. Like he is, I can't really say the things he does because I think this might get canceled again. I think this has probably been canceled, by the way. But anyway, yeah, dude, Shira is one of the best villains ever in any story I've ever read. I love Akira. I love Attack on Titan. I love Death Note. I love Berserk. I'm only reading Berserk because of Jim Mint, by the way. only things I read are because of Jim Mint. What am I missing? Oh, Alita Battle Angel. I read Hellsing, but it wasn't very good. Yeah. How do you measure for your wall books to hang them? Ask her.
A measuring tape. I would suggest a laser measuring pointy thing. Do that.
Okay. Hello, Goose. Going the CG drama farming route seems to have some success. Oh, for sure. Like that JDA guy, the John de la Rose guy. I mean, and the Yellow Flash and Critical Drinker, and they follow the same path. They follow the same pattern. I just don't know if I want to do that. Do I have any banana books? No, I haven't sent anything to CGC in months, and I honestly don't miss it at all. People don't like being called out on their BS. True that. That is the best impression ever. Appreciate that. I take my impressions very seriously.
It really does.
I'm trying to do Kamala. I want to get Kamala back in here.
We'll work on that one.
The Kamala one is good. The problem is I'm losing my voice.
I know, and you're out of water. Do you need water?
Oh, I need water so
you want me to
bad.
go get it?
Can you give me some water?
I was gonna go get it, but then I was afraid.
Please, God, just give me some more water. There's 124.
God, give me some water.
There's 124.
That high
people.
quality H2O.
There's 124 people in here.
I don't knock over the string.
Blade the Immortal's so good. Love the artwork, dude. The artwork's crazy. It's super busy. Sometimes I don't even know what the hell's going on. Stinky Goose, you are my goat, bro. I'll take that. If Sticky Goose didn't mention Berserk, I'd have to deal with him. See, I almost forgot it. Dude, I've read, I'm current. Well, not, I've read all the way up to when what's his name? Kentaro Miura, or however you say his name, when he passed. And then that's the 14th deluxe edition. I've read that. And then I guess there's more. Yeah, I don't know. Mother Goose, just want to say your cosplay of Mia from Pulp Fiction was fire. Yeah. Did you intentionally kind of oil yourself up for that, or were you just naturally sweaty from all the dancing and alcohol? Or you don't have to answer that.
Oily?
Yeah, it looked like your large boobs were like kind of greased up in a way.
I probably did add some glow to them, considering normally they're
not so greasy.
Normally,
your boobs aren't greased up naturally.
No, only on Halloween.
Okay, they want me to do RFK.
What?
Well, the thing is, we've got to. The thing is, I support Donald Trump now. And the Kennedys, they killed all my family, and now I'm running for office. Sorry, that was my RFK. What do I think about the new PSA slabs? Haven't seen them. I've just been following that drama where they're suing Dave from Comic Investments' dad. Kilted Corgi says, I need a sandwich too while you're at it. Wait, you gotta give me a glass of water and no fucking sandwich? What is this? We've been married for 5 fucking years.
Stop cooking those damn sloppy, slimy.
And I told her, I said, look, and I told her, I said, I put that butcher knife to her throat, and I told her to get back up in that kitchen and start cooking them sloppy, slimy eggs. Okay. Can we bring up something real quick?
Just go white. Okay.
Yeah. Now this is West Virginia, y'all.
This is quality humor.
You want me to get up there? Now hold on a minute.
And I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. And I'm tired of eating sloppy, slimy eggs.
Okay, can we just talk about this for a minute? And I told, and let me see if I can. And I told her, I told her, if you don't get back in that kitchen and start cooking them eggs a little bit better, and stop cooking them eggs, them sloppy, slimy eggs.
If you have the
Here, let me try it. Let me just watch it one more time. Let me watch it one more time.
And I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. And I'm tired of eating sloppy, slimy eggs.
Oh my God.
The dancing outlaw.
Oh,
God
man.
bless him.
Okay.
That is.
Have y'all ever heard of the Wild Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
This is not going to be good for our reputation.
Yeah. Where was I on this?
Oh, that's good. The Wild Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. That's funny.
Okay. I always thought. Oh, I can't say that out loud. What do I think for V for Vendetta? Bro, I just read V for Vendetta not too long ago, and I thought it was excellent. And it was a great movie adaptation too. Like, dude, Sin City, V for Vendetta, Watchmen, 300. Man, we had a Dark Knight. We had no idea we were in this like heyday of like DC and like Image, like, well, no, it was really DC Vertigo stuff. DC, yeah. We were just in this heyday of like these awesome freaking comics, and we just had comic movies. We had no idea. Yeah, Collecting Casually, The Wild Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Hell yeah.
So funny.
I just cracked a cold Modelo, Sticky Goose, and I'd like to do The Crow for Halloween, but I'm 35 years old.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm. No. The Crow is awesome.
Send us a picture.
Salami. Dude, I gotta find just one more thing here. Oh my God. Just wait a minute here. Hold on a second. Now y'all want to see some real West Virginia shit? Now this right here.
Right here, listen. You want to hear the Boone County mating call?
Oh God, I can't show that. There's damn it. I hope I don't get claimed for this. There was licensed music in that.
Well, it's just for a second.
Okay, I cut it off.
Well, just tell him what.
Yeah,
they
he
do.
says he holds up that pill bottle and he says, "Hey, y'all want to hear the Boone County mating call?" And he starts shaking that pill bottle.
Oh, the pill rattle.
Oh man. What did I think of the new Deadpool movie? I thought it was awesome. Specifically the opening scene where he's like, you know, he's using Wolverine's like dead adamantium skeleton and he's just like ramming it in these dudes' butts and like stabbing people and he's doing it to bye. And then he's like smacking his ass and he's just gyrating his crotch all around. Dude, that Deadpool, dude, that Ryan Reynolds, man, he is a sexy man. Man, I hope I don't get claimed on that.
You're gonna be fine.
Okay. We lived through the first Fantastic Four movie. We know the dark times. Sticky do an Indian accent. Which one we talking? Dodd or Feather?
No.
Dodd or Feather?
No.
Well, if we're talking, okay. Thank you. Come again.
Okay. Oh, while you're ahead on that one.
Thank you. Come again. Oh, am I a Sandman fan? Is Pope Catholic? Does bear shit in the woods? Of course I am. Dude, I fucking love the Sandman. Dude, Neil Gaiman's Sandman is epic. It is more than just a comic book. It is literature. 75 issues of pure magic. Bro, it is
my shit.
like Sandman is,
In my
so
dreams.
demonic, and there's so much religious imagery. There's he has like there's like this whole thing where it's like William Shakespeare, like a character goes back in time and he like meets William Shakespeare, and it's just, there's just so much going on. Oh God. Can you do the Martians from Mars Attacks?
Yeah, I love a good alien movie.
Oh, we got to watch that one. You had never seen Independence Day, and you loved it.
I really did.
So we were asking about Daughter Feather. He said, Dot. Do tech support Indian scammer. Dude, remember when my dad got scammed? Bro, sorry, Dad, if you're watching this.
He's not this.
My dad was going to go to the Ringo Starr concert. You want to know how old my dad is? My dad was going to go to the Ringo Starr concert.
He is a Beatle.
And he bought his tickets on Ticketmaster.
Naturally.
And he gets a call, and they say, your tickets have been stolen. We need you to go to the Walgreens.
Walgreens and buy.
We need you to go buy gift card.
They put money on a gift card.
We need $400 on gift card.
And mail it to this address.
Dude, it was bad, man. And Dad did it. He went to the Walgreens.
And then after he did it, he called you and said, I think this is a scam.
Yeah, he was like, son,
I think I've been scammed.
I think I messed up. And I'm like, Dad, what'd you do? He said, son, I think I went to the Walgreens and I bought a gift card for an Indian man in Nigeria. And I said, damn, what the fuck? Oh man, I'm starting to get tired. Okay.
Favorite reaction video?
What's your favorite reaction video that you have done? Oh, it's got to be Glenn from the Comic Book Palace. Him going on this unhinged rant about fucking Donnie, or just, well, who is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about who wrote Why the Last Man? Brian K. Vaughan. He's like, he was a worker. Brian K. Vaughan was a worker. Now there's a chump. He can't even get his comic book out. He said, yeah, the hood got a couple stones. He got a fucking couple gems. That's not even a Boston accent. I'm still New York. Wicked smart. Wicked smart. He got a couple gems. Dude, that was the best one. Glenn is a legend. Yeah, Sticky Goose does have a Nigerian uncle, royalty in the house. Yeah, I'm actually 1/16 Nigerian, so I can say whatever I want. What are your thoughts on the Ghost Machine books? Love your videos. I don't know what the hell Ghost Machine is. Oh, is that Jeff Johns? Is that Jeff Johns thing? After he did Geiger, I read Geiger. Do a Samuel L. Jackson. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes. Motherfucking plane. Did that wake her up? Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
Okay. Motherfucker. Oh yeah. What about the Welsh? God,
The Welsh
the
fella.
The Pontypridd. So we got there. The Pontypridd guy, he goes up to the counter, and I told him he had a couple shekels, I had a couple pince copies, and they were trash pince copies. And I told the guy, he said, I'm not here to buy your fucking pince copies. And he was like going crazy. He said, me and my dad went there, and we went to Pontypridd. We're from Wales, the Welshmen. We was from Wales. And he's like, hey, Mr. Wayne, I'm Batman. Mr. Wayne, it's time for your Joker juice. I'm not ready for Joker juice. Oh, Mr. Wayne, I think you're all ready for your Joker juice for you go sleep. I'm not ready for bedtime. I'm Batman. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Oh, Master Wayne, you need your Joker juice so you could go sleep. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the guy flipping out a fucking... Can we just bring that up for just a minute? Oh, man. Oh. Dude, the guy going insane on whatnot is freaking hilarious. Oh, man, let's just go to this part. Let me see if I can't. I got to share this. Oh, man, this is so funny.
$1 star coming up for you. Really, yes. $1. Come get it. Come and fucking buy it. Yeah, rip. There, rip. Right there. Rip. R-I-P-P-P-P-P. R-I-P-P-P-P-P. Come on. Come on. You want to see them holes so slow? Man, what the fuck?
That gets me every time. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was funny. Oh, Ricky from I Love Lucy.
To the moon, Lucy.
He never said... I go run. No, I can't do it. I have to listen to it. Ricky from I Love Lucy. I did a comic Tom. I'm getting tired, dude. It's almost 11 o'clock. This is way past my bedtime. This was only supposed to have been an hour. Can you do a Batman impression? I'm not wearing hockey pads. DJ Lynx is in the building. What up? What up?
Hey.
The prince of the sticker people, not the king. Not the king, just a prince. Just a prince of the sticker people. Comic Tom impression. What's up, comic fam? And I want to welcome you guys back to the Hot Top 10 Comics of the Week. Now, first off, I want to kick it back over to Fire Guy Ryan for us to... Hey, what's up? It's Fire Guy Ryan. Back over to Comic Talk, and we're back with Hit the Mystery Mail Call. I want you guys to hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget that we are selling all these comics over on our Whatnot channel tomorrow. And if you don't want to do that, we could get you some mystery boxes from the Mystery Mail Call. Is that pretty good?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Can I match his energy?
No. No one can. I mean, you did in the...
You get to the chopper. That was not good. Dude, I've lost my voice. It's over, bro. Oh, man. Have you ever heard of the Batman theory where Alfred is the Joker and every time Batman goes off, Alfred... Well, that is a thing, but what is that one? What's the one Batman story? Oh, the Court of Owls thing is pretty sick. When Batman starts like hallucinating and oh man, I got to read that again. He gets trapped down there and the Court of Owls traps him and he's in this like maze in his mind. He starts freaking out down there. Comic Goose. Ha 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 ha. Is it possible to clone Mrs. Goose? For what reason? Why would you want to clone her? What were you wanting to do? Naughty things, I'm assuming. Guys, I'm cutting it. It's been 3 freaking hours. Any more pressing questions? Favorite horror character? Bro, I'm so tired. I can't even think.
Horror?
Yeah. I mean, obviously Alien, the Alien Xenomorph, The Thing is very good.
Is this comics or just all time?
No, just horror. I was assuming horror character, like a horror movie villain character.
The Thing.
The Thing.
You're losing it.
I'm fucking losing it.
Fucking losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
Who am I right here? Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
I'm fucking Robert De Niro, man. I'm fucking Robert De Niro in fucking Deer Hunter.
That was some friggin' long ass movie.
It's a fucking 3-hour movie.
It's not even about a fucking deer.
It's not even about a fucking deer. Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
All right.
This has been fun.
This has been good.
A lot of people like your impressions.
I think they want more impressions. Guys, I'm getting off here. I'm cutting it off.
This was fun.
It was fun. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we get Comic Tom on here one day. If not, maybe not. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all the super chats. Bat Signal Comics, Darth Lopez, Beyond Wednesdays, JSS Brooklyn, and Mystery Entertainment came through with some nice super chats. What do I think about EVS crying about Ripperverse for the last 9 months? I've heard it's getting old. Like he needs to kind of move on from that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If at any point in time you like this video, give the thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care. Bye.
Good night, guys.